and there's our lovely warm-up lessons for today's... Oh, we're live! Hello, everybody! It's High Rollers Day! It's an exciting one.
What?
It's me, your GM, Mark/Mara, Sherlock Holmes, Dungeon Master, Games Master, Lawkeeper,
Dreamweaver.
I like Dreamweaver.
Oh, like Adobe.
I love it. Just...
It's a good website.
Right, anyway, moving on. Joining me this week, we've got Trot and Kim. And on the other side of the table, we have Tom and Noreen.
Hey, fuck Adobe.
Yeah, basically, yes. That's the bit I was trying to get to. Obviously, no Katie this week. She's not feeling very well, so please can we get some lovely comments and messages on social media just to wish Katie well. And we will crack on with today's episode. Boy, howdy. Quite a few things to talk about today. Obviously, the big one is the Altheya Kickstarter. Let me get the book and I'll do it properly.
Pop off.
It is live. It is live now. And as Tom said, it popped off.
It popped off, King.
I streamed for 9 hours on launch day.
Oh my god.
No, it has been incredible. We have raised over £450,000 thus far.
Of a 25k goal.
Of a 25k goal, it is nearly
a lot.
2,000% funded.
That's right.
And there's still 25 days to go. That's right.
What?
There's going to basically be 2 paydays, like in between it finishing.
That's right. There's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stretch goals have already been surpassed.
In fact, Tom, thanks for the segue, because I was going to mention...
Nice
segue.
Nice segue.
Of those 5 stretch goals, we've unlocked 6 new subclasses, brand new subclasses. We've got the Tactical Officer Fighter, the College of the Winds Bard, come up with by our little Tom Hazel.
No, that's why I said College of the Winds plural.
Winds,
because if it was
exactly,
College of the
but
Wind, I knew that was going to happen.
People like this guy will ruin it. No, it is College of the Winds Bard, the Earthborn Sorcerer, the Warrior of Secrets Monk, the Oath of Love Paladin, and the Pact of the Archdragon Warlock. We've also unlocked a cloth region map that you can do as an add-on, or if you get the Empress bundle, get it for free. And then 5 Bastion rooms. If you don't know the Bastion system, it's basically your kind of like player base system in the 2024 rules.
Very cool.
And we are so close to unlocking the next stretch goal at 475k, which will be 3 brand new one-shots in the style of one-shot wonders. So they will be in the book, ready for you to just run, basically.
Those are so useful.
So good.
Great intro to the world. As well.
So good. And you can combine those with your pre-generated characters that come as part of the bundle. If you get one of the upper bundles, you get pre-generated characters.
My
you'll have the book.
Farty McFartamancer.
No.
College of Wind Bard.
And the College of Secrets knows my truth.
But I wanted to say just a huge thank you to everyone for the incredible support so far. Not just like in obviously backing it, but like you guys have been so active in both Roll and Play's Discord and our Discord. Yeah. You guys are going nuts for clever Toad coins. Somebody literally did a custom back of $1, custom backing with $1, and then 8 clever Toad coins. No book, no PDF, nothing. Didn't want it, just wants the clever Toad coins.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Who would do that?
That's crazy.
Crazy. But yeah, no, thank you all so much for the support, and also going out and sharing it and posting about it. Like that is honestly, if you've already backed it or if you don't have the money to back it, that is the best way to support it right now. Keep shoving it in people's faces, share it on social media, put it in your Discords, go and talk about it in gameplays, and hype up the mechanical elements to it. You don't have to say like, oh, this is from a D&D stream. You can just be like, this is a cool D&D book with loads of cool D&D stuff in and of itself.
There's also a ton of comments on the Kickstarter itself, like unprompted people going into the
just
comments
going in and
saying,
being lovely.
This is why I'm so excited for it. I've loved High Rollers for something. It's just lovely messages in there.
Super lovely.
It's great.
Really lovely. Thank you all very much.
It's all Altheya and not Altheya.
Okay. Trot only woke up from a nap about 15 minutes ago. So, right. Anyway, building on.
I'm working up.
You're building up to it. Speaking of the Kickstarter, we will also be recording and releasing a special Roll and Play sponsored one-shot for the Altheya Kickstarter. And what makes that special is the gang are going to be playing brand new heroes, some using the prototypes of these new subclasses, and also a yet unseen ancestry as
Oh.
well. In a brand new region, we're going to be traveling to a part of Altheya that we've not seen in the campaign yet. That release date is TBD, but keep your peepers peeled on the next couple of weeks.
Peel 'em.
As we're going to be putting that out on Twitch and YouTube and all the other places. But it's going to be a great intro because it's going to show you a ton of new stuff about the world of Altheya. So that's going to be a really fun one.
It does mean that we're going to TPK everyone this week
Yes.
to make way for this new one.
that's
So
it.
say
Make way
goodbye
to
to
everyone.
everyone.
It's a one
Yeah,
shot. It's
we're
completely
gonna.
separate. It's
Yeah,
completely separate.
yeah. No, we're TPK.
There might be, for those of you who have watched some of our one-shots before, there might be a familiar face showing up as well. Somebody might be resurrecting or bringing back a character that has appeared previously.
The
Alice
Empress.
Varkarian.
That's it.
Girly.
The Empress.
Oh my god. Anyway,
The Empress. The Empress is back. She never died.
shush.
Varkarian? No, that's Garrus.
It's me.
Yeah, you're
Garrus-
talking about Garrus.
Varkarian.
Yeah.
What was Callus' last name?
Valkyrian.
Valkyrian.
Oh, that.
Garrus Vakarian.
Garrus Vakarian, Callus Valkyrian.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, they both love calibrating though.
They both got root.
Right. Next things, a couple of things to mention. We're going to be doing a behind the screen for the last few episodes, which will be available to members only on YouTube. So if you're a YouTube member, keep them peepers peeled and look forward to that. That'll be going out after this episode at some
If
point.
you're watching this as a VOD on Tuesday, it is live now. If you are a Twitch sub or a Patreon supporter as well, you'll get access to it as well. All in the Discord, post on Patreon, post as a YouTube member. It's available
gonna
for
be
the
available.
last many episodes since we last did it behind the screen.
Yeah, so we're going to kind of catch up on that.
Oh, I've also put a post in the Discord for people to ask questions as well. So we're going to be going through those. If you're a supporter, you can ask a question about those episodes, and we will be answering them. Answering them
answering
for
them.
you. For members.
For members.
Thank you.
And that is something we are going to try and do a lot more of. Obviously, if we see a lot of people joining members for behind the screens, we'll try and do more behind the screens because we know that people really like them.
Yeah.
So if you like them, please do become a member on YouTube and we'll try and do more of those. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, again, I apologize if I butcher pronunciation, but a big Gong Si Fa Chai.
Yeah.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
Happy Lunar New Year to all of our friends and family out there as well.
Happy Year of the Horse.
Fire horse!
Yeah!
It's the year of the Rapidash.
That's right.
Rapidash.
Right.
Gosh.
You know,
Bonita.
Ponyta, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's maybe one.
You guys keep it down.
All right,
Right.
Granddad.
But that is it. That is all the announcements and celebrations. Don't think I've forgotten anything. Nope.
The Kickstarter.
Yeah, you're right, Troy.
It's live
It's
now.
live. You're right. Yeah. Let's run that intro. Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. The heroes of Ashen Rest return from the battle against Yunaria, an emissary of Sovereign, and help accompany the Holy Knights with the secured crown steel. They prevent an ambush and capture Nixa Mist, a diadem criminal masquerading as a humble tailor. Attempting to interrogate Mist, but he resists. As they reach the town, they split up, with Ophelia, Percy, Rowan, and Daisy returning to Tyria's Rest to catch up with Matteo and Springheart, while Xanthias, under a little pressure from the party, along with Gruffith, heads to the Dominus Ignarum to seek out Lord Obsidius. In the inn, Rowan confronted Ophelia about the Grey Father and speaks of his concerns and fears and encouraged Ophelia to follow her own path, leaving her in something of a quandary. Daisy and her celestial spirit Nim briefly discuss their connection and the potential threat that the Celestials pursuing Nim and the nature of their bond might mean. Xanthias offers a sincere and honest apology to Obsidius, who seems to accept it wholeheartedly. They discuss the threat of Nyxamist, and Obsidius says that he will take care of it. The following day, the heroes are called to a ceremony hosted by Duke Ignarius himself, who celebrates the bravery of the soldiers who fought in the battle, as well as the heroes themselves. And he presents Gruff with a special reward. As the first to volunteer to go to the site of the Crownfall and help the Holy Knights in their battle, under no obligation or for any promise of reward, the Duke gives him Farak Vol, Roar of the Mountain, an axe forged by the Duke himself in his younger years. And that is where we pick up today's episode. The ceremony concludes after a short period of time. There is much celebration. The town of Ashen's Rest, although it is not a festival day, sort of everybody is taking the time to celebrate, many retreating to inns and pubs and homes to have family meals and moments together in this celebration. There have been casualties, so there are mournings and funerals to take place as well. But the 5 of you are invited to return to the Dominus Ignarum, where the Duke wishes to speak with you all further.
So this is in between the sort of celebrations and...
Yeah, this is like after the ceremony. Probably Considerate Orgrim would, come up after Gruff's been presented with a gift. You're sort of led off the stage. It's all very ceremonial and pomp and things like that. And the Considerate would, sort of mention to you all, the Duke would like to speak with you all up at the Dominus once the ceremony is concluded, just to go over the matters of the battle and what happened and everything else, and keep you updated on several matters.
How is Gruff looking?
So Gruff actually probably had to be pushed a little bit to go off the stage because he's just like standing there holding this axe in his paws, just like staring at it, kind of wide-eyed. He's just not really comprehending anything. So he probably hasn't heard anything. He's probably like you right now after your nap, just a bit like
What?
A bit
ambient.
shell-shocked.
Yeah.
Rowan will be like, Gruff? Gruff,
All right, boyo.
this is incredible.
I don't.
And well-deserved, I must say.
Yes.
don't
Oh,
know.
absolutely. How does it feel? It looks heavy. It looks awfully heavy.
It's incredible. I've never seen anything so beautiful in all my life. Well, apart from, obviously, my wife.
Oh.
My darling wife, my North Star. And I suppose you.
Thing Gruff's ever said to me.
Do you think he's made a mistake? Do you think I should give it back?
He has not made a mistake.
Do you think, surely...
I don't think a dragon can make mistakes like that.
Oh, I just...
In front of everybody.
I mean, Sir Morning, Sir Glory, they deserve it,
Yes, we all got praised for our efforts, but like Duke Ignarius says, you were the one that valiantly stood up, despite whether anyone else would or not.
Well, there was nothing valiant
Very
about it.
noble,
You
very
led the
knightly.
charge.
Yes.
You led us all. And
It was just a thing to do. There was nothing valiant or noble about it. It was just the right thing to do.
And that's why you are so noble. Because you are so humble about it, Gruff. That's why it's just in your nature.
Bloody hells.
Perhaps it would surprise you, Gruff of the Tremoro, but I think you do the people of the Empire a little bit too much credit. Most people would not volunteer themselves to go into such a dangerous battle, at least not if they are not being paid or not being rewarded in some form. I think you belittle yourself a little too much.
that's right. You should listen to Daisy.
Nice try.
Was that Orgrim?
Yeah, yes, consider it.
Oh, right,
You were just talking to him. Who else would it have been?
I know.
Who else would it have been? I just spoke as him. I'm sorry that sometimes NPCs are around and listen in on your conversations.
That's a bit fucking rude, Orgrim. I did not say that. But how did... How...
And also, it would be rather, it would be considered a rather spectacular social faux pas to return a duke's gift moments after he has given it.
You're not considering that, are you?
Oh, no, I don't...
The faux pas.
I just thought maybe he made a mistake and it was for someone else, like...
Give it a swing. No one's watching.
It's not the... Okay, everyone stand
Orgrim is
back.
watching.
I mean, you can go to, the ceremony's finished, people are starting to filter out, you can kind of find a little quiet space at the sort of side.
Yes, yeah. So he's been holding it very awkwardly in his arms, kind of his arms out, kind of tea tray position this whole
forklift.
time. Yeah. Forklift. So I guess at that, kind of Gruff will tentatively
Oh, wait, give me your old weapon.
Yeah, I'll take off the...
Boring!
I believe that was a masterwork axe that's Xanthius just flung.
Yeah, so Gruff will hold it in the stance that Sir Griel taught him, a couple of weeks ago, and give an experimental swing.
Just to check, did you actually just throw at Gruff's axe?
No.
Someone in...
Sometimes I have to check.
It is the crown still talking, right?
Oh, my leg! Oh, God!
No, also I was like, someone's going to have that and run off with it. But yeah, the as you hold it, I would say that it is quite big. This is sized for Ignarius in his humanoid form. So in his hands, it would be a normal battle axe. For you, it is still a one. This is a versatile weapon. It can be used one-handed or two-handed, but it's big and it's heavy, right? So it's a bit oversized for one hand. However, as you begin the process of attuning to it and you remember the training, you've been developing this training of fighting more with your instincts and your insights rather than with physical strength, you do feel it almost become a bit lighter in your hand. And there is, and I guess for you tell me how Gruff feels about this, because obviously you come from a very cold climate, this thing radiates heat. Just holding it feels warm. It's like being by a fire.
I like the idea that it's that kind of like, when it's so cold it burns, like almost that kind of heat.
Yeah, it's not even it's like holding the hilt of it. It's not unpleasantly, it's not burning hot or anything like that. But the thing is radiating warmth and heat all the time.
Yeah.
So you kind of have that like so cold, it's almost a bit hypothermic when you start to feel warm because you're so cold. But yeah, the molten lava, basically, which forms the back of the axe, most of the weight's there. So you kind of have to, like, do a couple of practice swings to kind of get used to the weighting. And, like, this is going to be like you can't, like, maintain heavy, continuous blows. This is kind of like let its own momentum. Like, you begin to swing it and then just let the axe carry you, basically. Because it is definitely quite heavy. And then the runes on the axe's blade, you see these draconic runes, and they do have this magical, fiery glow to them, and the pommel is this roaring dragon's head. It is an impressive weapon.
I've never owned something so valuable, apart from my wife. Well, no, I don't own her. Oh Lord, don't ever don't feed that back to her.
No, I won't. I wouldn't say that. Let's all forget that.
Oh, that was no.
Don't write that down,
No,
Rowan.
no one send that back to my wife. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh, she'll have heard that. That's a nice hut somewhere.
Ice cracks.
No, but this is the most valuable thing I've ever owned. How am I supposed to look after it? What's the best care for it?
You are asking the wrong dwarf, Knight Errant Gruffith. I am not a weaponsmith.
And this is mine.
Yes? In the event of your death, we would prefer it that you, in your will, rescind it back to the Duke.
Oh, I don't have a will.
You should consider writing one.
Well, that's not how we do things in ISOP. We just goes back to the community.
Well, in this case, we would prefer it to, I guess that the rest of you can bear witness. We ask that the axe that Tharak is returned to the Ignarius line. Should Sir Gruffith fall, or perhaps in old age, hopefully, when he passes away, it is returned.
Thank you very much. Yes. I'll make sure it comes back.
We must be very practical about these things. I'm not considerate for nothing.
No, I understand. It's logical.
You can be pragmatic about death. It helps to be pragmatic.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that celebration has just really been sucked right out of me.
What?
The axe.
It suits you.
It looks great.
Oh, thank you.
And it sounds amazing as well. Did you notice?
Yes.
It's got a real...
It's got a ring to it.
Yeah.
Well, obviously as well, thank you to all of you because, well, I went off charging ahead, but you all, of course, came with me, and I didn't expect that. Words. You didn't have to. I didn't go thinking you should have to come with me, so I really appreciate everyone. Everyone, you did your part. You've all done Ashen's Rest proud.
Daisy will point out, well, we did get this massive chest of gold as well. And there is this large chest of gold that you were presented with during the ceremony as well.
Additions we could add to the tavern, just alone. Like another floor?
A third floor? A
Don't make me
fourth
dream
floor.
dreams. Don't make me dream dreams.
Well, I wouldn't mind a little bit so I can stock up some of my supplies, Gruff kind of subtly points towards Xanthias. I need to replenish some of my diamond dust. So if I could have a little bit of that coin for that.
Oh, because you died.
Yes.
And it's for the reviving.
Well, I will leave you to your business. The Duke requests that you come and speak to him as soon as you are finished.
Yes, we will happily
Thank you.
accept the
Shall we
invitation.
walk and talk?
Walk and talk.
How much gold did we get?
Scrape this chest on the ground. Okay.
It's not that. It's sizable. The old gold dragon senses for Xanthias. You estimate it to be about 2,000 gold. It's a mixture of gold and platinum coins, perhaps a few semi-precious stones in there.
I had it, or you had it? We already had 2,671 gold in the party inventory.
That's great. Now you've got 2,000 more.
Probably from...
I've added
Helen.
more.
Are you adding it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm taking some of that to get some new supplies. I'm not.
Oh yes, I need a new veil. I lost mine in the battle.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Frightful loss, actually. I don't think I'll recover.
I think you will. I think you will. Now you're using that axe, Gruff. I've just noticed that ring has just completely fallen off your paw.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess like that, my paws swell up. Want it, boyo?
Maybe.
Right, just be careful where you point it.
The Void Star ring.
And which finger you put it on?
Admit it. Oh. Well, I'm already
Yes,
married.
index is good because there's a lot of
It's the
lot of
crown-
bending in the index.
Instead of opening another finger.
Tom. Well, what's going into you today?
You can put it on a toe.
I could. I'm just going to move that into my inventory.
Keep it safe in your shoe.
About a nose
Tuck it
ring.
in.
Oh, nose ring.
Nose ring.
It does need to
Does Annie
be
know
worn on a finger
Okay.
and attuned to. But I will say that you can spend the sort of hour that you are traveling and going about in the ceremony to do such things.
Yes.
But don't forget, you also, Xanthias, you've also slowly been acquiring these various extra essences and things like that. They can be used to help create magic items,
Well,
should
since
one
you
wish.
Tinkered at the table.
That's true.
I've also been meaning to talk to you about essences. I had a chat with the Grey Father.
I think we spoke about
Have we
this.
spoken about this before? I can't remember. It's been
Yeah,
a while.
a lot's happened.
A lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
I don't think I've spoken to you about it.
But I think we're still waiting for a delivery of the final essences. Right? A lot has happened.
Yeah, you're waiting. Caliphorus should be, in the next day or two, should be providing the remaining essences once a contract is fully signed between you and their employer.
And then once we have those, we should have everything we need. Every essence from all
Not yet, you don't.
the Chaos Emeralds.
Because you don't have the Grey Lands and you don't have
Oh,
the
that
lucent,
one.
and you don't have the Lucent Peaks yet either.
As I don't think I have talked to you. We've talked before it, but I don't think we've talked after the fact.
Oh, okay. That is brand new information to me, Ophelia.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I
very
feel
busy.
like I was there when it happened, you know?
Might have been.
Oh, look, the Duke's door.
Yeah, I was going to say, you arrive at the Dominus Signorum, are led inside, taken back up into the chambers that you've been in before. They were actually where the Duke had this sort of war council or this battle council before you went out to the Crownfall site. But this time you see him, drink in hand. He seems to be conversing with a few others, attendants and guards and things like that. But when he sees you have arrived, he just sort of brushes them off like, we will speak later. Very well. And they sort of head off. And he's like, my friends, please come in. Drinks, would you care for anything to eat? Drinks or anything? We can have anything brought in for you, of course.
Did you eat this morning? I didn't go to a latte fun.
No, I don't think I ate this morning.
Well, he sort of like claps his giant sort of... He's in his humanoid form, so he claps his hands together and the various kobolds that serve the house arrive and begin immediately. Oh, yes, of course, my lord, of course, Duke, of course, our Duke, and they sort of go scurrying off.
Thank you kindly, your draconic
begin-
majesty.
You are most welcome, my friend, please. Please, while we are here, when it is us, while it is us in this moments of private as friendships, please, you have done enough for my lands. I am Ignaris. It need not be stood upon formalities in private. In public, of course, we must maintain a sense of decorum and such, but I am Ignaris when it is just us.
In which case, you can call me Rowan.
And I will, Rowan, indeed. Quite the storyteller. But no, I wished to speak with you, and Gruffith, it looks mighty fine at your side.
Your Dukeship,
Ignarius, please, Ignarius.
I hope I do you proud, wielding such a beautiful weapon.
I have no doubt of that, Gruffith. I have no doubt of that. You have proven yourself time and time again, battling the demonic forces and those traitorous lamplighters, but then also to go out, and from the reports I have heard, you have done great things. And all of you, of course, but I see your journey, Gruffith, this journey to become a knight and to volunteer yourself so eagerly to go alongside the Holy Knights. Keep in mind that if you had not volunteered, if you and your allies had not gone on that battle, I would have been forced to send Dame Cassandra, to send Sir Griald with them, to make sure that their job was done. If I had done so, they would not have been present here. Dame Cassandra herself is injured as is. I cannot imagine that, from the reports I have heard, they would have survived the battle against this emissary. So for that, their lives you saved. We lost people, obviously, but alas, more than I would have liked. I am glad, however, that I was able to save Hearth, the village that was nearby. And again, if you had not volunteered to go on that mission, I would have been forced to stay back and help the army. I would not have been able to save Hearth. So all of those lives fall upon you as well. Said lives saved, all of you. But you inspired that, Gruffith. You led your friends and you volunteered and they fought beside you. So I think I can think of no finer place for Tharakvul than in your paws.
Oh. Well, I have no words, so I just did what needed to be done. One paw in front of the other.
Truly knightly answer, I feel. So, I've heard reports from scouts and such, but please tell me, how did the battle go? What happened?
Well, it was hard fought. It was tough. The envoy was considerably one of the strongest foes I think we have fought thus far. Definitely so.
It seems to be more powerful than any that has been encountered. The brief conversation I had with the Holy Knights implied that it was more powerful than they had been led to believe.
Yes, and then those minions as well were a problem.
Yes, summoned forth through a portal of their creation, but the first thing we did was close down the portal, stop them from summoning any more troops in, and it left just the envoy.
And the crown steel, and you see when he says that word, it's like it's kind of lip curls.
Same.
It was secured. It was secured safely, and the Holy Knights have brought it back. I heard that there was some sort of ambush on the way back.
Oh yes, just opportunists trying to steal the crown steel to sell.
They were dispatched.
Good. Can't be having anything like that, a black trade of such a foul substance. But it does concern me that they were so quick to act. They were from Ashen Rest.
I believe so, yes.
Once considered a friend. A tailor.
Yes, created this outfit.
A tailor? Mm-hmm. Tailor led this band of
A tailor!
Of all people. A talented one at that. It's truly disappointing.
I will have to speak with Zaran Tekis, the authority. This cannot be allowed to stand. This needs to be a full investigation. How could they have snuck into my town and into my land? So I will not stand for it. I will have the authority investigate this thoroughly. But I'm glad, once again, that you were present to fend off this ambush.
We attempted an interrogation as well, but managed to garner no information from them. They were resistant to our spells and our, admittedly, probably flawed tactics.
Well, fear not, Xanthias, fear not. I'm sure that the Authoriter and the Holy Knights themselves will get this fiend, this traitor, to speak. I'm sure that will come easily when they can use their spells, and perhaps many weeks of rotting in a jail cell will loosen their tongue. But still, I'm glad that the battle went well, hard fought though it may have been. I have some other news for you. I felt that you should be informed, and in fact, my daughter asked me to specifically inform you. Emberissa has sent word from Kelskaris, says that Sir Eldrak is recovering well. Lady Verathera has been traveling there and seems to visit frequently, and her gift of healing, of the gift of green dragons, seems to be doing wonders for the knight's recovery.
That's great news.
Yes, and they have instructed me that should you ever pass through the city, as adventurers are wont to do on occasion, then the Ignarum estate is open to you, and you are most welcome to stay there should you require it.
Ignarum estate? Okay.
Yes, it is. It is in the Burnbright district. Should you require it, Burnbright
That
district.
makes sense.
Well, it's quite the honour. Thank you very much.
Of course, of course. She passes on her well wishes and speaks of you. She still thinks of you very fondly and thanks you for your kindness in rescuing Sir Eldrax. So it is only right that we pass this information on. But still, I wanted only a brief moment of your time. And you know, drinks and food have been coming in at this point. He probably prattles on a little bit more, but doesn't really is sort of making polite conversation at this point. You know, it's how is your inn? How is the inn that I gave you as part of the favor? It seems to be doing quite well from what I hear. You've banished all of these ridiculous rumors of spirits and corrupted pasts and the like. It seems to be doing quite
it was
well.
just the one spirit, actually.
Yes, and not actually rumours either, but cleansed.
It was true.
It was
true. There was some undead haunt that took place.
Yes, but she has been put to rest, and
I thought that was all. You know, codswallop and peasant speak and such.
No, it was not codswallop nor peasant speak, but the
more
truth.
real than we think they are.
Curious. Well, I'm glad that it has been resolved.
But we have, we have turned it into a thriving business with staff and more. We'd love to see you down there one day.
If only I could, Xanthius, if only I could. Sadly, affairs of state and such often keep me away from such things. Also, I do tend to stand out a bit too much. I'm afraid that the guard would not be very pleased with me. But still, I do wish you the best with it all.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Now, I must excuse myself, but thank you. There is, again, important matters to attend to, and I must go and speak with the families of the fallen and such things as well. So, but thank you once again. I wish to come and speak with you personally and privately, and ensure that you know that you have my gratitude and you have my respect, and I'm honoured to have you here in my lands.
Oh, the honour's all ours. Thank you.
Rowan, thank you. And with that,
Call
he
my
just
name.
gives you a little nod, and he will make his way off, basically.
But since we're here, do you want to see Obsidius?
What? Yes, we suppose we could.
Oh, I just meant you.
I could. Should I? Have I done... Wait, did I say something wrong again?
Oh, no, I just thought you...
What do I need to apologise for this time?
No, I just thought you might want to say hello.
Sure. Sure.
Oh.
Yes, well, we could... Yes, sure, yeah.
So you want to ask the staff if you can go and speak to Obsidian?
What time is it?
Oh, it's like, it is early afternoon. Yeah, like the ceremony this morning. It was quite a long ceremony, so it's been most of the day.
I'm just being a little shit.
I'm a free bird. I'll go where the wind blows.
I'm just trying to stoke the fires of my yaoi fanfiction.
Why does the wind keep blowing me to Obsidius's lips?
What's the plan?
I'm not sure. I feel suddenly very, taskless, you know?
Well, our quests are grey now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my question is, are you going to seek out Obsidius, or are you not? That's more my question.
Nah.
No? Okay. Yeah, you make your way out of the Dominant Signarum. You know, there is a sort of... The Duke leaves, but it is very much the guards at the door are sort of... Now you're expected to leave.
Yeah.
Like, it becomes very obvious that, okay, you can leave now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you can take
we'll
food
go.
and drink things with you. Yeah, absolutely. They don't care about that. As long as...
Wine.
Yeah,
All
you can
these
take a...
gems and jewels.
Get the chair.
This ornate painting to go with
window.
my other ornate painting.
You start taking that stuff, that becomes a problem. But taking canapes and sandwiches, nobody's too bothered about.
Are there sandwiches with the crusts off? Fingers
No, I imagine that there would be crust-on sandwiches for Duke Ignarius.
I cannot.
He's a believer in crust. Put scales. Yeah, he puts scales on your chest. Yeah, he's a believer in crust.
Crust
Oh,
these
the
all.
kobolds could put like a little metal stencil on there and toast a little dragon head.
I'm taking
I imagine that they do a little
I'm
bit of
taking
that.
those. I'm taking
I imagine
those.
they do a little bit of
Little
that.
toasted
Yeah.
sandwich. I'm a slut for that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I want one now.
So yeah, you guys gather up a few supplies and you begin making your way back to the inn. I'm assuming you're heading back to Tyria's Rest anyway.
Yes.
We should go back to Tyria's Rest.
Sure.
What?
The
What do you
wind is
want to-
blowing me that way.
This is a very weird question, I know, but what do you want to do? Like,
Are we
tonight?
speaking on the street at the moment? Because grand goals, obviously.
Well,
look
grand
at-
goals, yeah. No, I just mean the immediate. Ordinarily, we're thrust into some kind of fight or sent on some kind of adventure. I just feel suddenly, what do we do for the next hour?
Well,
How do we pass time?
I personally wouldn't mind sitting down for a little bit.
We could sit down,
Sitting.
sitting and resting,
Relaxing.
and just putting our feet up. It sounds weird when I say
could
it.
just-
Sounds really strange.
We could just hang out.
We could talk to each other just about our day.
Not the missions.
And
I might smoke my pipe.
Well, I mean, Rowan and Ophelia did
Yeah,
that
Rowan
yesterday.
thinks about.
Yeah.
Actually, we could just drink.
yeah, what if we go to a meal somewhere?
We could.
Do that.
Yeah.
The grumpy, go back to the Grumpy Hog. We've not been there for months.
Yeah, that's right.
We could go to the bathhouse.
We go to the we could go to the bathhouse.
You know, you're always very welcome in the House of the Rose.
We could just go for a nice walk.
Go for a walk.
Well, we're having a nice walk
Walking
now.
now. Yeah, we're
Oh,
walking.
yeah, but
Let's go down this street.
let's just
Instead-
take the long.
Just do a different route.
Let's take the longer
the long way
Let's take the long way round.
Yeah.
Go round through, up by the river district.
I've never felt
down.
so alive.
I didn't know there was a clock here.
What if we split the party? Never that. Never that.
That's crazy.
It is a beautiful night as well. Have you looked at the stars recently?
It's not night.
It's not night.
It's early afternoon.
I've looked at the sun for too long. I can't tell what's night and day. Oh, it's my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's very much
You
the
were
day.
looking at the stars and seeing how they shine
Oh,
for you, but
it's so
actually
bright.
it's dawn, so it's all yellow.
Oh,
That is every British person today. After weeks of rain,
What is this?
a bit of the sun came out. Everyone's like, "What is that?
I literally have my sunglasses on.
What is this heat from the sky?"
So yeah, you guys enjoy your. You take the long way back, and have this sudden, strange, profound sense of not
Wellness.
having anything immediate to do. When you return to Tyria's Rest, it is quite lively. And in fact, Matteo is very, very busy behind the bar and seems very relieved when he sees you all return because with the ceremony, as I said, people are out drinking and Tyria's Rest, knowing that it is home to the heroes of Asher Rest. And there's a big cheer as soon as you walk through the door. You know, you can see soldiers, no longer in uniform, sort of raising their glass, scarred and individuals. Bliss is currently present, one of the tieflings, with showing off her medal, kind of like showing it to everybody. And you can see that, yeah, the place is packed. Like, there is no room, really, for anyone to really sit down. Every table, every bar, stool is currently occupied. Matteo is completely run off of his feet trying to serve. Weirdly, like, Springheart is like behind the bar helping him with stuff, but like doesn't really know what to do, and he doesn't want her like wandering out, so she's just sort of following him around and handing him glasses and pints and things like that, tankards and stuff. But one thing, you look over and there is a serving girl here in the bar who seems to be taking drinks from Matteo and is going and like very cheerfully, quite flirtily, like delivering drinks to everybody. And you can see that they are a human, sort of very human, common looking girl, but her hair has got streaks of green in it. She has like dyed streaks of green. She's got very ornate jewelry on, and is sort of like happily sort of like, hi, what can I get you? Yeah, absolutely. And going over and like delivering drinks and like, oh, I've got 3 more ales, Matteo, and like takes drinks and then takes it over.
Matteo, I can see the place is running fabulously.
I really don't have to.
Who is that?
That's your friend. That's what they said that you'd hired them.
I hired no such person.
They said that you hired them. It's the new serving girl, Kay.
Maybe I did.
Gruff's gone over.
Look, I can't. And then he's like, I'm so sorry. What was it?
yes.
2 meads and an orange juice. Yes. Springy, get the juice. It's just like
Gruff's staring at the serving girl with very.
she
narrowed
smiles,
eyes.
just like, I'm so sorry. I'll be with you in just a second. I'll be just in a second.
I remember most of the people we interviewed, but not.
They're really good too.
There was the one that broke her hip. I remember that one.
They were very old.
So old.
And there was like.
Daisy's looking at Graf like, we know who this is, right? like this is so obvious.
There was like one who was breathing a lot.
Oh, yeah, and you
I
wouldn't.
look out the window.
just in case.
Not there.
Okay.
Garrett's on the front
Yeah.
door anyway, so you know that there's not going to be any trouble.
Can I go over to her?
Hi, like I said, I'm really. If you want to order at the bar, then we can do that. There's no tables, I'm afraid.
You better not be breaking any glasses, charlatan.
What was that? A round of drinks on this one here. Round of drinks. Oh, thank you so much, sir. Mateo, drinks for everyone.
Coming out of your pay slip.
I'll take an elderflower, please, Gruffith.
You see,
Califerous.
Mateo is like drinks for everybody, and he's like having a crisis. He's just like, we're gonna run out, and he's just like, oh god, there's not enough, and he's like panicking at this point. But there's a big like, Gruffer! Like everyone's cheering. Bliss is like, oh, thank you so much. Everyone's just like having a great time, and then this little servant girl just winks and sort of skips off.
I have a
Gruff is
solution.
shaking his head.
I've got a solution. Clear a space in the middle.
So you just go over and start being like, make space.
Excuse me. I'm pushing like tables.
Yeah,
Do you mind
yeah.
if we move this table a little bit? to the
They're like,
side?
yeah, sure, Rowan. Sort of
Like
like,
lifting up chairs with people on it.
Yeah. Do you mind coming over here a second?
Rowan's not that strong. Let's be clear. Like, he's big.
And Rowan's gonna like rub his hands together.
And okay, interesting.
And then you see some light emanate.
Everybody starts like the whole tavern goes quiet. Everybody is focused on Rowan at this point.
Here we go.
And out of his hands emanates a big long table. His new spell, Hero's Feast.
Oh! Now, how many creatures can Hero's Feast supply?
2,000, I think.
No, I don't know
think
what it
it's
is.
2,000.
Hey, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
But regardless of what the exact effects the mechanics are, we're definitely going to have this is going to have an effect.
yeah.
I just want to.
feel
I
like
don't
it's like-
think a tavern full of people is going to get.
Might have changed, but I feel like it was like
I think it's
12
like 8 or
before.
something like that. 10 or 8 or something like that.
Takes an at 12.
12 people. Okay.
Oh my god, I was right.
You were right. But it's, yeah. So you watch as this beautiful elaborate. What does it look like?
It looks actually a little bit thrown together. It looks a little smaller than it should be because it mimics the tables at the Kobold restaurant that he learned
Right.
how to cook and do a big family stew with.
At the previously known as the Clever Toad, now
As the
known as the
Clever
Gullible
Toad.
Dotnet.
So it's
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
the table looks like that.
The
but
table looks like, but the
food on
food is
top-
just incredible.
Yeah, it's just a
I would say that,
magical
like,
use.
if you guys don't partake of its mechanical benefits, the Hero's Feast is like, yeah, like, people start coming up and helping themselves, and they're not going to take a full meal, but, like, there's, like, bits, like, little picky bits and stuff like that, and it just immediately provides, like, this incredible event for everybody. There's a huge kind of cheer. You see Mateo just sort of slumps against the wall and it's like, oh, thank God. Because, like, the table has drinks and stuff, right? Because it's a Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
So, like, and the tankards just refill with booze and things like that. Enough, you know, for this group to be sort of put on edge as this round of free drinks as Mateo and everybody else gets a brief moment.
Mateo, has it always been like this in here?
No. I think it's after that ceremony and after the big celebration, and you know, Gruff got the axe from the Duke and everything. Everybody went. We had to turn. But Garrett was like literally turning the way because we couldn't fit any more in.
We need to work on this. This is a project that we need to expand, obviously, clearly.
Yes.
I mean, like
Outdoor
it's
seating.
the coffers are. I mean, I know you just got that big reward and stuff, but the tavern coffers are doing fantastically. And like, me and Kay have been getting tips all night. Like, it's been amazing all day.
Yes, very
it's been
good,
amazing.
interesting. I'm
How's
backing away
supply
slowly.
So we're getting so low on supply. Like, we are going to run out today.
Right. Okay.
So, you know, which is fine. We've got enough money to like buy some more, but it's going to take some days. So the inn's probably going to be closed for a couple of days after this. But you know, because we're not going to have anything to serve. Like, we're literally out.
Can I take a peek? at
I
those
made
coffers?
sure your reserve is still fine. Like, that's not been touched. Your
Yes.
reserve
Oh,
is all
thank you.
right.
Thank you.
Could I take a look at the coffers?
Yeah. So I do have to.
Like literally walking away mid-conversation after he says that.
licking the air.
Interesting. Yes. Tell me more. I'll be just around here.
Let me just get up because we have.
Where did we put that thing anyway? Mateo, was it on the top
What
shelf or
thing?
the bottom
What
shelf?
thing are you looking for?
The coffer, the chest.
Don't look. Leave that for now. Like, there's other things going on.
Where did I put it?
So, because you have just the basic bar at the moment, you normally make 50 gold a week, but certain events will multiply that, basically. You also have Mateo counts as an expert staff, which adds you an extra 15 gold a week, so it's at 65 currently. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this event is going to give you a ×5 bonus, basically. So yeah, it's going to be 65 times 5, but that's going to be for the whole week, basically.
Man, I'm opening this.
Because you're going to basically burn through your supply so that it is closed for the rest of the week, basically.
It's like Bowatro.
Yeah. And how has the feedback been on the wine and the beer? Have customers been enjoying it?
Well, I mean, it's pretty basic stuff, I've got to say, Sister. It's like people, they've not been raving about it, they're not complaining about it, it's all fairly standard, but nothing special, nothing spectacular.
Maybe get an exclusive ranging, perhaps.
Well, that's it, we don't have anything unique to offer. Really, the unique thing is you guys, and obviously they saw the ceremony, but this will die down. In a week, we'll be back to our usual, and it's not super busy, but right now it's packed.
Okay, good to know. I'll have a look at sourcing some more interesting drinks, perhaps in the future.
I mean, certainly that would be a good thing. I mean, and also more staff. I've been run off my feet. I'm so glad that this Kay woman that you've hired showed up.
Yes, this Kay.
And I'm pretty sure that Mateo has met Califris before, but has not picked up on it. It's just
wave me.
Yeah, they've met, but he has not picked up on this is the tiefling that he's met. But yeah, so yeah, it's definitely he's been run off his feet. Springheart sort of immediately sees Gruff and it's picks once ups. Yeah, but it's I've been helping Mateo. He's been teaching me how to pour a drink.
Right, has he? What a funny uncle.
You have to tip it so it doesn't get all the foam. People don't like the foam.
Right, and you haven't been drinking any of it, have you?
No, I don't know.
Right,
it's not water.
Disgusting, isn't it? Good girl. I'm going to have a word with that
also,
uncle Mateo of yours.
I'm a dryad, Gruff. I don't think I could drink alcohol.
Oh, you know what alcohol is, right?
Yes, I did. I lived as a long time, but my memories are funny.
Okay. Right. Let's get you out of here.
Yay! And sort of switchbacks into...
What child labour laws are like in this part of the world, right? Let's get you out.
So you take her out to the shrine and you kind of take her out to the back. You take her out to the back. Yeah, no problem. The busyness lasts for quite some time. I don't know how long you guys want to sort of let this go on, but I would say if you do nothing, the beer runs out about 3 hours after the sort of Heroes Feast. Because how long does that last?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Constant eating, yeah.
Yeah, so basically after an hour, but also probably everybody's absolutely either sloshed or full. And so most people begin to filter out, or Garrett is throwing them out because they're absolutely completely blasted. So about 2 hours afterwards. So we're getting into sort of late afternoon, early evening. Everything's kind of cleared out. People are beginning to drift out. Mateo gives Garrett the nod, and the last few stragglers are sort of booted out. Sorry, we're literally dry. We've drunk us dry. Go on, off you go. Get out. And sort of kicks everybody out.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends to come back next week when we have beer. But as they do, you see sort of Kay is sort of oh, wow, what a busy day.
Very busy day.
Thank you so much. I didn't realise that we
Yes, it's no problem at all.
Sorry, we've been so busy recently.
You've been so busy. So busy.
Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you again.
Yes, of course, yes.
From the interview.
Exactly.
Charlatan Green.
Hello.
A sec. Met them before. Was a mailman once.
You're Califris.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
the game's up, I see. And you hear Mateo go wait, what? As Kay, obviously, magic kind of shifts and assumes their feminine form, sort of dressed in this ridiculously scantily clad, sort of legs bare and sort of incredibly illicit jewelry covering places and things like that, and just hello, darling.
Okay, how much do we owe you?
Nothing.
Really?
Yes, well,
all the service?
and holds up like a very jingly coin pouch. Very good tippers. You had some wonderful tippers. But no, I did it as a bit of fun, Xanthius. It was quite fun. I came along to deliver what we've been talking about.
Yes.
And it turns out I turned up, and poor Matteo here was suffering. I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear to see him suffering. So I thought, why not help him out? And, a little magic and a little everything else.
Amazing. Thank you. Where are they?
They are secure, but don't forget we have certain elements. A contract needs to be agreed and everything else. So that needs to all be done formally before I'm allowed to provide you what the Baron has said that he would. And you see that she reaches in. She probably has like the tiniest like little pouch, and she folds it out until it's large enough, like almost like a knapsack size. She reaches in and pulls out a large carved stone tablet and places it on the table. And the tablet has on it a large, handsome, quite almost a little bit like Persian sort of style bearded, sort of sculpted face with rocky eyebrows, beautiful like inlaid emeralds for eyes, or like slightly darker green. It's not an emerald, it's like a darker green stone for eyes, and it's kind of shaped. And then around the edges of this tablet, facsimiles of each of your faces have been carved around the side of it. One for Ophelia, one for Xanthius, one for Gruff, one for Rowan, and one for Daisy.
That's a beautiful stone.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Well, this is the Baron's contract. So if I just, and you see that she taps the side of it, there's like sort of decorative runes, and she taps the side of one of them, and the mouth on the large central carved face begins to move and work. I, the most gregarious, sturdy, lustrous, and wealthy Baron Feldspar, do hereby agree to provide Xanthius Oregon, Daisy Thistleheart, Gruffith of Tremoro, Rowan of the Azar Steppe, and Sister Ophelia della Rosa of the House of Blood, with 3 magical essences from my incredible collection of artifacts and curiosities to use as they see fit in exchange for an act of service to be determined at a later date of my choosing within the next 2 years. Those named will be entitled to refuse a service on moral grounds. However, a suitable alternative payment or return of the essences will be required if they refuse the service thrice or more. Said alternative payment will be determined at the time of refusal and will be decided fairly by an independent adjudicator chosen by my warlock, Califris. In the event of Xanthius Oregon's death, and where he is unable to return to life, the debt shall be passed on to his closest living relative. And then the mouth stops. That is the Baron's part of the contract.
What does gregarious mean? I was kind of lost after that.
Oh, just like larger than life and wonderful and marvelous. It was indeed the 4th word. That is the Baron's part of the contract. Now, to seal the contract, this is a magically binding tablet. It is what is sometimes called as an oath stone. You place your hand upon your face, and you will need to say, I, and then your name. So, if it was me, I would say, I, Califris. You would say, I, Sister Ophelia, agree to the terms of this deal. And
Rowan, agree to the terms of this deal.
So Rowan and you see that the little Rowan face, as you pull your hand away,
like that,
it yawns and then goes, I, Rowan, agree to the terms of this deal.
I was,
and you see it like lights up the runes around the face.
Wow. That's awesome.
Is I know we've already started the process, but could we see the essences?
They will be provided. They are secured. This is a magically binding contract. If I do not provide them to you, then the Baron would be breaking his word, Xanthius.
Understood.
But I'm not just getting to
You've got to give this a go.
Well, I almost certainly will. It's just more of a question of, obviously, this is for my immediate benefit. Are you happy to enter yourself into this contract?
I am happy if you are happy.
I'm willing to accept.
Okay.
Are the terms favourable?
Sounds like what we asked for.
It's all very,
I think it's all very reasonable.
It's all very gregarious.
Sounds like it's what we all
Gregarious.
discussed in the bathhouse.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I, Xanthius Oregon,
Agree to the terms.
agree to the terms of
This deal.
this deal.
And you see the runes light up, and then the little Xanthius face kind of stretches, and then in your voice says, I, Xanthius Oregon, agree to the terms of this deal.
How cool is that?
That's very cool.
I, Sister Ophelia de la Rosa of the House of Blood, agree to the terms of this deal.
Take the hand away. I, Sister Ophelia de
of the
Rosa of the
House
House of Blood, agree to the
Agree to
terms
this
of this deal.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Daisy's like, well, I guess I'll do it. I, Daisy Thistleheart, agree to the terms of this deal. Kind of does
It's going to sound like Daisy.
It does, and I'm not going to do it again.
Sounds like
So it's-
Orgrim.
Well, Gruffith, just you to go.
I, Gruffus of Tremoro, agree to the terms of this deal.
The lines. Well, perfect. That is all done. Oathstone sworn. That is all bound and good. She places it back in the knapsack. Right, shall we fetch your essences then?
Yes, where do you need us?
She pulls off one of her rings, blows on it, throws it into the air, and a portal. It transforms into a portal.
Okay.
This way, and steps inside.
What's on the other side?
She pokes her head back out, and it's my chambers. It's my personal.
Oh, so
sort
it's
of
not
demi
hell on the other side.
No. It's a demi-plane. It's one of the gifts of the Baron is I have this space.
Screaming.
Depends on your definition of hell. Because for me, this is it. Gruffus steps through.
You step through.
Okay, well, I'm following that. I'm following.
I'm guessing everybody
As
does.
Rowan steps through, it's like, you must be so tired carrying around that stone all day, serving drinks as well.
Well, the nice thing is that it's very weightless once it goes into my pouch, so it doesn't. I don't feel it.
I need a satchel like that.
When you step through, you arrive into it's like a large room. It's not an enormous room. It's not an ever-expanding space. It's like a large, ornate, luxurious apartment, basically. There is a window that, not a window, a balcony, sorry, that looks out onto a beautiful, almost like hillside, like green hillside. But Xanthius, you can tell it's an illusion. It's not actually a space. You're sort of looking, and it gives the illusion is making the perspective look right, but it's not real. You can just sort of see the magical essences kind of playing it here.
Are we still in Ilmera?
Yes, you are. We are. Well, it's a demiplane, so we're technically still in your inn, but we're sort of in a layer between it and other space.
Okay, so in the
very
inn, but in a bit inside the inn.
Yes,
inside the
sort
inn.
of, yes. But this
Ilmera.
is my place. Yeah, I'm welcome, and sort of shows around. And you can see that this is a luxurious. There's a weirdly sort of modern vibe to it. It's almost like this kind of penthouse apartment vibe, but it's made of like more traditional materials.
Is that a 4K TV?
It's not. There's no 4K TV, but there is like a wall of antiquities. You can see that there's various collections. There's a beautiful library full of scrolls and tomes. There's like a beautiful sort of lounging chair by the library. That a little fireplace and a bedroom with a big sort of silky canopy that scrolls over it. It's very, very califerous. Very decorated in greens and pinks and dark reds and golds and earth tones, sort of scattered all over the place. And she fetches over and goes over to one of these like big curiosity cabinets, speaks very softly some sort of command word, and you see runes and something opens up. And she pulls from it some very odd looking things. Let me just get my notes up on what each of these are, because I didn't copy them over.
Do you mind if I take a seat?
Please, yes, sit down, make yourselves very comfortable. I'm just fetching all of these different little bits for
Gruff
you.
is standing, like, literally in the middle of the room, very tense, like, trying not to touch anything, and his little face is just, like, literally just the personification
Come on,
of...
Gruff, sit down.
Angry
Let me
Gruff.
just move all
Not
of these
angry.
pillows.
just, like, doesn't want to touch anything.
It's probably like, and as you move the pillows, like a bunch of like sexy male and female underwear spills everywhere. Oh, sorry, I meant to clean that all up. I sort of just hid it. Don't mind that.
I'll
don't
throw
mind
it
that.
behind the sofa
You
again.
just sort of throw it behind there. But when she returns, she's carrying a series of things in her arms. I missed that. I don't know what he said.
Sorry, carry on.
I'm not going to ignore it. The first one, and she will hand probably one to Ophelia, one to Xanthius, one to Gruff. She will hand to, and I think she will look around and sort of judge who should get what. And to gruff, she will hand you a large hourglass, ornate hourglass. But you can see that inside there's not sand inside. It's tiny shavings of something, like a metallic something inside it, and the outside of it is made of a silvery metal that you don't really recognize. And she will hand that to you and be like, this is from the precept coil. This is an essence of law. Those are actually the shavings from an ordarius tree. They grow in the precept coil. Very rare that trees or plant life grow there. So they're sort of quite important there. So that's what that is. And then let's see here. I think, yes, Xanthias, here you go. She hands you a bizarrely shaped elixir. It almost looks like a glass blower's fucked up, and it's like made it all like the wrong shape.
Okay.
It like
glass blower with hiccups.
But it has like spikes. It has like holes. Yeah, honestly, it looks like it's like.
Oh shit!
Well,
put it on the discount shelf.
A section of it has like become like a long spike, right? One section of it's like blown and bulbous. One bit's far too thin, and then the next bit's too white. Like it's all kinds of fucked up.
How do I write this down? Fucked up.
Well,
glass.
hold on.
Is this a
because you can see that it's been sealed at the top by a metal that looks remarkably similar to the silver metal of the hourglass, and it's been stamped with an almost cog-like rune and bound. This is an elixir of pure chaos from the Howling Sea. It's been sealed by a magical rune of law created by a custodian of the coil. The only thing that could keep primal chaos literally sealed and contained.
Elixir of Chaos. I'm okay to just hold this, right? Because the other essences we have are...
No, these ones. Sometimes you do get those volatile essences, but these are quite safe. Now, I thought that you would like this one, Sister Ophelia. And she presents you, it is a calcified little demon imp. Like, he's been petrified in this kind of almost resin-like material, like it's completely covered in this foul, demonic green glass-like substance, and it's sort of set in and sort of completely calcified this little demon. This is a calcified dredgeling from the Helian pit, fossilized beneath layers of ichor.
Oh, this is just darling. Isn't it delightful?
It's almost like the shape and size of a little demon plushie, but it's like this horrific, like, he's screaming in agony, like, and it's been fossilized, been caught in like sap basically, and then fossilized.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And she hands that to you.
Where was that from, sorry?
That's from the Helian pit. That's from a demonic essence.
Demonic twin pits?
Yes, the twin pits, yes. The Helian.
It can't come back to life. It's not going to bite me.
No, that thing's been there for a long time, Sister Ophelia. You don't have to worry about that. But that should be chaos, law, and the twin pits. I believe that those were 3 that you needed.
What was going on? I was dissecting the demon gun. Oh, we just sort of bypassed that, killing the thing that's inside the demon gun, didn't we? For the twin pits essence.
So, yeah.
I think so. That was sure. Yes, okay. Elixir of Chaos from Chaos. Well, the Darius Hourglass from Law. Ophelia, you're hunting down the undead essence from the Greylands.
Yes.
We have the Afriti Gauntlet from the Elemental and the Primal Isles. We have the 3 essences from the Feywield.
You have extra Feywield essences.
We have 3 of them.
Oh. Well, if you're ever looking to part with them, I'm sure that I could find you a buyer.
I'll let you know. Which means all that remains is, yes, the undead from the Greylands, but also the celestial lucent pits. But obviously
we have the Luxon shards, but we need
shards.
we need that blacksmith or something to forge them in, don't we?
So that's the last 2 remaining essences that we need.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
But we also have spares from Feywild, like we said.
Well,
so
as I said, I'm sure I can find a buyer for you. If you don't have any other use for them, I'm sure I could find a buyer. And you can see that Cleophas has taken out that oath stone and has mounted it in the place, that sealed cabinet where she had the essences. And you see that it is glowing. Like, it seems that her handing the essences has locked that oath stone in, as now bound. And closes that, and it's just like, well, perfect. You can head back now. I'm all done.
well, was there any indication at all of when we might be called upon?
Next 2 years.
2 years.
In the next 2 years, I believe,
Within
was
the
the
next
terms
2
of the agreement.
Okay. Well,
Obviously, I will come. I'm sure that the Baron will send me to let you know that he wishes to request his service.
okay. Well, thank you once again, Cleophas. You have a lovely place.
Thank you. I do work very hard at it.
And,
Well, I'll be coming with you. I do need to exit back onto the material planes.
oh, this is very awkward. I was just saying goodbye.
Yes, no, I picked that up. That's why
Yeah.
I'm telling you that we're going in the same direction.
Okay.
Would you like a drink? We were just discussing on the way here that we don't really got anything going.
Nothing enough.
Sure, you're
Dry.
empty. You're dry, my dear, and your particular vintage is not to my taste.
It's a shame. Can't tempt you?
No. I may look like a demon, my dear, but I'm not. I'm not the blood drinking type. And you sort of exit back through this sort of shimmering round portal that you kind of came through, and you emerge back in Tyrea's Rest. Cleophas whistles, and it shrinks back into a ring that lands in the palm of her hand, and she places it back on her finger.
I wonder if we could buy one of those. That'd be a lot easier to expand this place if we just had demiplanes everywhere.
The front door was just access to a demiplane.
Yeah.
Well, you might get into a bit of trouble with that church of yours. They don't tend to like things like this. Yes,
like
that's
much.
very true. That's very true. I mean, listen, if you want to, I could always make some inquiries if that's something that you're after.
What about that bag of yours?
Oh, yes, I could certainly say. I'm pretty sure I have a spare.
You have a spare?
Yes.
You said you wanted a big bag? A big expanding bag? An ever-expanding bag?
Think how many snacks I could put in it.
You put so many
So
snacks in
many
there, so many
snacks.
rocks.
How many rocks?
And it wouldn't get heavy.
Does it get heavy?
Not really. It does have a limit. You can't just keep. It's not infinite. It does have weight limits. It does have capacity. But you can carry an awful lot in there.
How much for the spare?
It's a very useful thing.
Rowan.
Excuse
Very
me.
useful thing.
By the saints and scions bless you.
But I do like you. I've got more than
Thank
enough.
you.
I would want something in. I don't want just money. I don't really. I don't
you
really.
don't really do anything with gold?
I mean, I've got plenty of it, darling. I don't really need much more.
I've got lightning metal.
Ooh, how much lightning
Yes.
metal?
I have.
May I see it?
You may. I have produced 5 bars of lightning
Oh,
You, like,
this
upend your
is lovely. Okay, yes, and she mage hands it because it sort of zaps a little bit. She's like, yes, this is wonderful. Oh, yes. I will trade this to you, Sister Ophelia, for these bars. Yes, I think that seems.
I keep trying to palm them off, but we haven't got anyone who's interested or anyone who can make anything out of them yet.
Oh, and that surprises me. These seem like such a fine material to make shields and armor out of, or weapons.
You,
But no,
at no point
Sister
did you
Ophelia.
approach me with that.
Here is Sister Ophelia.
You're right.
She pulls out a sort of glamorous knapsack. It's like a leather sort of, you wear it over the shoulder, hands it over to you.
Thank you.
And deposits the 5 lightning metal bars into Cleophas's bag.
There you go, Rowan. For you.
Are you sure?
It's for you.
Oh, well, I don't have anything to pay you with.
No, you have it. I was thinking about. No. You're my
Let
friend.
me go through my...
Have a
Rowan, maybe
bag.
take some of the gold from our chest here that we just got
Yeah.
from the Duke. Ophelia, deposit it back in the chest.
the gold.
The gold that Rowan gives you.
Why?
So he
It's a
feels like he
transaction.
paid for it.
But you're giving it to me.
No.
No, it's fine. I'll play along. Here you go, Rowan.
Thank you very much.
That's okay.
Should I put it the other side of my satchel?
Rowan, you now have a bag of holding.
Rowan starts putting stuff in it.
Okay, what stuff?
We'll put that in there.
All stuff.
Chair.
All things.
We need those.
Rowan starts getting
No,
experimental.
so here's the thing with bag of holding. You cannot just put anything in it. You can put in what will fit in the neck of the knapsack, basically. So you can't put a full chair in there. You can't.
Like a 5 foot.
No, it's not a 5 foot. No, it's like you can put handheld items. You cannot put a person in it. I'm making that
What
distinction
if I
very clear.
polymorph that person to rat?
Now, if you polymorph somebody, yes, you could put then the person into the pocket dimension. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be other consequences to messing around with demi-planar spaces. However,
Cleaverage.
yes.
So if I go
Yes.
through this, it will look like your place.
No. Very, very different. That leads to just, I don't even know where that goes. I just know that I put things in mine, and then I ask for them, and then I put my hand in and say, I think I want this, and then I pull it out.
It looks really dark in there.
I mean, it looks like a normal bag when you open it up and look in it. Looks like it's almost got like bits of lint in it. But yeah, you can put your whole arm in there, basically.
Wait, can anyone ask for stuff from that? Tankard, chair. I'm trying to return all the things you just put in there.
I will remind you, chair did not fit.
Tankard.
Did the tankard go in? Tankard.
Yeah, you feel something in your hand, tankard.
Oh, okay, very good.
It's like it fell into my hand. I'm putting it back.
What about
Tankard?
Gruff's old staff? I say old staff, masterwork staff.
That's what Percy's using.
The axe, you mean?
Yes.
That won't fit.
Why are you so
Yeah,
desperate to give away
actual
my
fit.
yaks?
I'm not too desperate to give it away. I just figured you probably don't want to carry it anymore, but we don't want to get rid of it.
Like,
So
you know,
put it in
things
there.
like, for the bag, like, you could put a suit of armor in it, but you would have to break it down into pieces and then put the pieces of armor in there, basically. You can't just be, like, whole standing knight suit of armor, whoop!
Yep.
But you could, like, put a greave in there, put a boot in there, put, like, a belt in there, you know, you could slowly...
Oh,
but
maybe you could
But it
store
takes
my-
time. You can't just immediately swap things in and out.
Put my immovable rod in there.
Percy.
What would happen?
Would you like to drive?
No, I do not want to put my immovable rod in there. I'm worried I
Tear
would
the fabric of
I would
space and
end the
time.
universe if I put a stop, if I created just one fragment of
Oh,
space.
it wouldn't destroy the world, Tom. There's a Kickstarter. We can't destroy the world. It might kill all of you guys.
I mean,
Wait, what?
I did say we needed
in
to
the,
keep the end of this.
the unknowable, immovable universe that is inside a bag of holding, and I create one thing that cannot move.
It's a great question.
What would happen? What would happen? I want to know.
That sounds like a great thing for a
I want to
members
know.
That sounds like something we can talk about in a behind the screen.
But-
Available now.
Rowan, you may add a bag of holding to your inventory if you've not done so already.
Do you mind if I borrow some coins from the chest?
Yes, of course.
Rowan giggles. He goes up to the chest, puts a load of the coins in the bag.
How much?
A Rowan handful.
Okay, so maybe like 30 gold.
I'm rich. And he
Gallops out of the door.
Okay.
I don't like.
Bye, Rowan.
It's nice to
Well-
be enthusiastic.
I feel like our business is lovely and concluded. It's been wonderful seeing you
Thank
again.
you for a transaction well
Of course,
organised.
of course. I'll be checking in just to see how you're getting on, see how everything's going. And of course, again, if you have trade for planar items, magical items, even if I don't have it, I probably know where to get it.
Okay.
I take a small finder's fee, but that's by the by. That's just how we do business. But if there is anything that you're looking for, please do say.
Do you know of a blacksmith who can work some Luxon shards in the immediate
Well, I
area?
believe I told you. I said that I'd heard of this.
Yeah, a lot has
Daver.
happened. It's been maybe 6
The only
months.
the last thing all I knew about this David Blacksmith, and I believe I told young Daisy this, was that, as I understood it, they were being held by the Ecliptic Order somewhere, some sort
Right.
of prison or stronghold, or I don't know. Maybe they're not a prisoner. Maybe they're sort of there voluntarily. I don't know. But they were making weapons and bits and pieces and things like that. Very difficult to get to. Obviously, you understand that the Ecliptic Order and myself don't really get on very well.
Yes, they're very difficult to reach. Who knows where they are right now?
They could be arriving at the front gates as we speak.
Yeah, they could be.
Well, that's it, my darlings. I'm going to head off.
Okay. Thank you for your
farewell.
assistance in the
Thank you.
tavern.
Of course. It's actually quite fun. And then with that, she sort of trots out. And I think just before she gets to the door, she kind of like looks around, and then she'll shift into the sort of bigger, broader, masculine form, a bit more covered up, looking like a sturdy traveller, and is like, right, see you later, everybody. And then we'll begin to make their way out and stride, very Gaston sort of build, and starts this handsome green-skinned tiefling, Adonis begins making their way down the street and heading off in a different direction.
Yes, I will store those essences alongside my in the arcane workshop. Yeah,
Sure.
to keep them safe. I don't know how safe they are down there, but
Sure.
better than having them on me, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want to spill chaos all over the place when I break that flask.
Do we have a lock on that door?
When you put the flask with all the others, you look back at it as you're about to leave, and you can swear that it's a different shape than it was last time.
Yeah, but I have a perception of 8.
That's true.
That
You
is
don't notice
exactly
shit.
how it looks.
You don't notice shit. Yeah, that's actually a very good point that I'd forgotten about.
Yep, that's how it looked 10 minutes ago, and will look in 10 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, as Clifford says, so where does Rowan go? Rowan's run off.
Round the corner, latte fun.
Just
Puts in
buys.
a huge commission.
Okay, she's this is probably getting to closing time. She's like, Rowan, I'm just about to close. Tomorrow I can do a lot more, but it's the end of the day, Rowan.
That's all right.
Come back tomorrow, sweetheart.
All right.
Come back tomorrow. What do you want? You tell me what you want, and I'll make it specifically for tomorrow.
One of everything up to 30 gold's worth.
30 gold. All right, I will make one of everything and have that all
Okay,
ready for you in the
it needs to
morning.
fit in here.
I don't know if it will fit in that little bag.
Well, check this out.
Oh my goodness, where's your arm gone?
Tankard.
I didn't see that in there when you showed me Is that one of the magic bags?
It's a magic
I'm losing my voice. I need to remember that she's got a slight Irish lilt, is Maeve. Well, that's amazing.
And
I
here's
mean,
a polymorph
it does
human.
not expect to me. What? It does not surprise me. You off on your adventures finding all sorts of magic treasures and things like that. But I'll have your pastries and breads and donuts and all that tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Rowan, I do want to remind you, though, I'm losing it. It's Irish, little soft Irish lilt, that's it. I do want to remind you that food doesn't last forever. You know that, don't you? If you put it... Now, I don't know how your magic bag works, but if you put it in a normal bag, it goes mouldy and goes rotten, and it's not good after a few days.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Rowan goes into his normal satchel, brings out an old croissant.
It's just covered in, green mould and fluff.
Still good?
No, it's
I'll
not
put that
good.
in this bag.
Oh, sweetheart.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye, Rowan. Just
Bye,
wait.
thank you so much. Also, if you want to do a deal with our... Anyway, I don't know.
We've talked about that. You keep saying that, but then nobody actually makes the deal with me.
All right, bye.
Bye. Just waves.
Where do you think he's gone?
Well, the clever toad is here.
Clevertoad's here. That's what's confusing
Yeah.
me.
Where
So,
Guys,
Oh, he's
he's at the window.
He's doing package. He's doing the package. Latte fun.
You okay, Rowan?
yeah,
Where did you go?
just next door.
Oh, right.
Oh, but aren't they closed now?
Yeah, but they'll sort me out in the morning.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, define the terms of sort you out.
One of everything up to 30 gold.
Okay.
That's what I
That
thought,
fits
yes.
in this bag. Along with the other stuff I've put in there.
Okay, right, but you know that food goes
Goes
off.
well- Yeah, I've already heard it. And I've showed them this.
We can
Pulls out
work.
this disgusting muffin. It's
Rowan, that
so
is
grim.
not good.
Me and Daisy had some on the way home.
Not like that, I didn't.
Oh, look just like this, didn't it? Oh.
Oh, he's
Rowan, I've
eating
seen
it. He's eating it.
decomposition. That's...
Can I get a constitution saving throw from Rowan? Just see if you keep it down.
3.
No, it
Well,
comes straight back. It comes straight back up.
BRB.
It's... Oh, God, I'm gagging trying to describe it. It's bad. It's really
It's bad. Yeah, that's maybe don't store just food in there, but there must be some way of preserving food.
Don't. Please don't.
I have those. I have the essences from the Feywild. I have the Frost Rose. Cold probably preserves food. So, Rowan, can I borrow that bag? I have a wonderful idea. Honestly, it feels like a guiding hand is pushing me in this direction. From above, from the Scions, from
It's
beyond
gonna stop
even
you
that.
From destiny.
It's not sovereign, is it?
I want to make a fridge! Please, in this one at least.
Give me an Arcana roll.
you want to fate it? We haven't done fate.
We haven't done fate yet. You could roll fate.
Let's roll
I wasn't
fate.
expecting to need.
I
to
rolled a
make
4. I'm
fate
going to use my fate.
5.
I got
Okay,
it.
hang on. So 2 for you currently.
I'm using my frost rose.
3.
Oh, that's 1 for me.
Add another for you.
Another for
One.
me.
Oh, you're on a journey.
I'll leave that one down there. Okay, so you spend 1 immediately, Xanthias.
Arcana.
Now, I'm not saying that this is to make the fridge, the magic fridge. I'm just asking you to make an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Hey, it's happening!
So,
Please!
Fridge of holding.
It's happening!
what you realise is that putting the frost rose in the bag of holding won't necessarily apply like a cold environment to the bag of holding. Like they're almost all held in stasis, right? So they don't affect each other. So like if you put moldy food in there, it's not going to contaminate the other food. If you put like, you know, a squirrel in there and a thing, the squirrel can't eat the food that's there. What you do realize though, is that you probably could use that rose and construct some sort of device that will create a frozen environment within that structure. And if you freeze things, they are preserved for longer. I will say on a natural 20, Tom, you now have the arcane schematics to make a fridge.
I have I'm beyond Zim Zam Zambalor. I'm better than him. Where's Quill? I want to travel the realms. I need to go to distant worlds and spread my magic to
And tell that bird boy that you know how to make a fridge.
God. I can see different realities.
Now, you requires this incredibly rare planar essence that you've only found one of.
I can get more.
Well, can you? You don't know. But I would say that if you wish to, you may spend 500 gold on raw materials and arcane workshop time and use that frost rose essence to construct a magic fridge.
It's your magnum opus.
Fucking monumental.
It was a nat 20. I have to give it to him. I have to.
You have to.
I have to.
Good
I wasn't
choice,
going to.
sir.
I was just going to tell you, you figure out that it's probably not going to work, blah, blah, blah. But no, you got a nat 20. I have to give it to you.
I have a spark of inspiration in my eyes and I pass out.
It's got a nosebleed.
I'm just sovereign again.
Give me the bag.
Okay.
Give me the bag. Give me the bag.
Here's the bag.
Give me the bag. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Right,
You don't
where
need the
he's
bag.
going.
You don't need the bag.
I'll just take everything.
I don't know why you have the
Bag's
bag.
a stepping stone
Yeah,
for the
sure.
knowledge to unlock.
Sure. Yeah, well, I guess, like, yeah, absolutely.
How much time will it take?
It would take like a week of downtime.
Damn it. Maybe we have a week.
Maybe you do.
I start the work immediately.
Okay.
It's very noisy down in the basement.
You just hear Xanthias like swearing. Like, dun dun dun, goes to like a carpenter. He's like coming back in with like the Carpenters Guild have like constructed him like a frame. They're like wheeling it in. You know, he goes, well, this is a downtime thing, so that hasn't happened
Having an
yet.
afternoon off.
That hasn't happened.
Won't let me in the room. My bag.
It's wild how much this chaos flask looks exactly the same as it did before.
It's like changing every time someone looks. My question is, after Xanthias has his flash of inspiration, before anything else, is there anything else you guys want to do today, this evening, or are you just going to spend some time to relax and rest, recover, spend time with each other?
So we briefly had this conversation off camera, but just have it on camera. So I have 200 diamond dust left.
Oh, that's a shame. That's 100 less than what you need.
That's 100 left. Well, I can do stuff with 200.
You can do stuff.
I can do
yeah,
other
there's
stuff.
other spells. There's other spells
spells
that
I
need
can
diamond
do.
dust. Yeah, absolutely.
But if I were to perchance wish to gain 100 at least GP's worth of diamond dust
Here in Ashen Rest?
here in Ashen Rest,
Unlikely. I think
Unlikely.
the diamond dust is probably quite a rare thing. Diamonds aren't really going to be a big thing. There's not really a jeweler in Ashen's Rest. Somewhere like Kelskaris or Pharos or a bigger city, absolutely you'd be able to get something like that. Because you already also got Obsidius to like help you out this one time before. So I'm going to say that, not available in Ashen's Rest.
Right.
In Ashen Rest.
then I do
but-
nothing.
Sure. Well, you can just spend some time relaxing. Anything from anyone else?
I think Ophelia would like to try and find a tailor and get her new veil commissioned. if there are any left in Ashen Crest.
There are tailors. They're like, but they're not. You know, they're like
not
they're
tailors.
weavers. You know, like you have to go to like the Artisans Guild, and it's like ladies who enjoy sewing. It's not like
Yeah.
professional tailors anymore. Nixa was like, well, there are people that sell clothes, but they're not to the same level as Nixa Mist. But yeah, you could buy like a pretty simple veil if you wanted to get something like that. You know.
Simple.
It'd probably cost you like 5 silver pieces, but it's really nothing to scream home about.
It's
Kind
like
of
a
feeling
kitchen
like
towel.
source material, maybe. Like, is
You could buy material. You could try and make it yourself.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Ophelia might try and make it herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. What's
first veil.
Ophelia's intelligence modifier again?
Nil.
Oh, well, I mean, if you roll a nat 20.
It's a fridge veil.
Yeah. It chills
Can I
you.
fate it?
If you really
Why
want
not?
to. Oh, so loaded up on fate. Sure hope nothing
what?
happens tomorrow.
Although, maybe
Well, you've rolled now.
I've rolled, but I'm just thinking.
So I would like to know the result of your roll.
18.
18 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a really nice, like you get like a nice translucent gauzy white. You buy some like lace trim. You can hand sew like some symbols of the Grey Father and things like that into it. You could make a really nice veil, I would say.
I feel like Ophelia could make it, but then I think
That's pretty worky though.
it is very worky. I feel like halfway through there'd be kind of like a pause in that process.
Oh, interesting.
So she'd be like, she has all these beautiful materials like all hanging about her room ready to make it with, and she sort of sits there and she just looks at it. And there's a moment where she's like, there's a little why pops into her head. Just this little, why are you doing this? Why are you putting all of this effort in right now? Yeah. Just a little
Does she
pondering
finish it?
moment.
Or is it being left unfinished for now?
I think she'd sit there, look at it and go, Percy, hold my hand. Can you hold my hand?
Yes, of course.
Sorry,
What is it, Mother?
I don't know, I feel weird.
Do you need a massage? Do you need wine? Do you need, what else do you like? A bath?
I don't know, I can't.
Do you...
My chest feels funny. Am I dying? I feel like I'm dying. Hang on, am I dying?
I do not know. You do not appear to be dying. I can call for Gruffith if you need healing or help.
I can't do it. Percy, my hands, I want to make this. I want to make this veil. It's important to me. It's...
Then you should, Sister Ophelia. Did you need me to help you make it?
I can't, Percy. My hands, they don't want to do it.
Perhaps it is because it is work. You are not meant to work. That is what I am here for.
Probably, it's probably a work thing. It is very, very worky, isn't it?
Yes. Would you like me to finish it, Mother?
No.
Very
No.
well.
I think I should do it. It's important, the veil
see,
between
I see.
life and death is thin, and I feel like this is a representation of that.
Of course. Yes, I understand.
Maybe I need a drink. I'm gonna go down and have a drink.
Let me fetch it for you, please. Let me. You're so worked up. Please, I worry.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, and he will immediately go off to fetch you your wine from the cellar.
Yeah, the feeling was just thrust open a window and just take a breath and just you feel like her heart's gonna be out of her chest. And
When you thrust open that window, and this is probably evening time now. By the time you've gotten sourcing, you've been working away. Cold air sort of rushes in and fills your lungs, but your eyes fall on your shrine because that is right outside your window, and your eyes drawn down onto the shrine of the Grey Father that you built, that is yours.
I'm not worthy of this, am I? I can't. Can I do this? Should I do this? Oh, I don't know anymore. I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to bed. Yeah, and she would just lay on her bed and just pull her duvet over her.
You hear the door open and the little soft clack of skeletal feet against the wooden floorboards. You hear a clink as a glass of wine is put on the bedside next to you, and then the soft shuffle as Percy returns to his usual little corner where he stands and just waits for you to awake for the next day. You probably lay awake for some time.
Yeah.
Sleep does not come easily tonight. But yeah, Anything from anyone else? Very good. Very good.
Love that.
Anything from anyone else?
Mateo,
Rowan.
I've learned a new thing.
Okay.
So if you cup your armpit like this,
It makes the most insane farting sound.
It does. Yeah. That's
What do you-
great. That's great. I'm exhausted. Today was a lot, Rowan.
do you want a song?
I always love to hear you play, my friend. Always love to hear you play. You,
Soothing song to send you to
that's
a
sweet
sweet
lovely.
lullaby.
Yes. Although I would like, I don't want to sleep here. We're in the bar. I
Right.
would like to be in my
Would
bed.
you like some pep in your step to get you to your home?
Nope. But my home is literally down into the cellar. That's where I sleep.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Just
start.
play something soft, and I'll go down there, and then I can hear it from downstairs.
Right.
that.
Okay.
As he starts playing, he's going to infuse him with the bardic inspiration.
Oh, very nice. You see that? Yeah, he turns. He's like, "Thank you, my friend. Your music always does wonders." But
You've done a great service for us, Mateo, by just working your feet off.
no. But it's good. It's good to be working again. It's good to be. You know, I was wandering around, and I was just sort of. I didn't really know what I was doing, and actually being here, I really like being a barman. I quite enjoy being. You know, I'm not quite an innkeeper, but I like it. I hear stories, I get to tell stories, and you know, I adore little Springy. She's wonderful, and I just get a real sense of belonging here.
Well,
It's-
you
it
do
means a
belong
lot.
here.
Oh, thank you.
You're
my
always
friend. It's-
welcome.
That's been a feeling I've been missing for a very long time.
Yes.
It's been, it must have been a decade now, I think, since I felt like this.
That's almost 10 years.
That's right, yeah, it's 10 years. It's a long time. It's a long time. It's fun memories. Fun memories.
And you're about to make a lot more.
I already am, my friend. Already am. So many great stories to tell. But I'm going to go get some sleep now and leave you to it. But thanks.
Very well.
I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate everything you and the others have done for me as well.
Oh, think nothing of it.
Doing things like today, it's literally my pleasure. So, exhausting as it may be.
Wonderful. Well, we'll get you some help.
That would be marvelous, actually. Yes. What? Can we hire the? No, that was Khalifris.
I know it took me a long time.
I mean, I can't believe it. It was so normal. The green. I should have put it together, but oh well. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for a friendly face. So, but yes, some help would be brilliant. I can do the interviews and things like that. If you're just willing to put a bit of money behind it, I can sort all of that out.
Yeah, I dipped into that chest earlier. Just go nuts.
I'll check in with the others if that's all right. But yes, I will do that. Yes, all right, very good.
Good night, Mateo.
Good night, Rowan, and we'll make his way down.
Distant flags.
Amazing. Cinema. Absolute
Absolute
cinema. Like, we go from Ophelia to that scene. It's just so good.
And the guy that caused it.
You
So good.
contain multitudes.
There's a reason for why I do
Yeah.
stupid shit.
It's so good. Right, with that, anything from Gruff or Zan?
Just a short thing from Gruff. I think Gruff would have gone to the bathhouse because he has an affinity for it now.
He's come to like it now.
He quite enjoys the hot springs. He likes the fancy braids. But I think, so he would enjoy an afternoon at the bathhouse,
Sure.
splishing around. And there would just be a little moment, maybe when it's quiet in one of the pools, and he will have in his paw that Scrimshaw shaving mirror that Harlequin gave him. And he'll just be sitting there in the quiet, kind of just turning it over in his paw and maybe just kind of tapping it on the side of the pool, just just kind of, in thought, just kind of. He's not going to open it. He's not going
I
to
was
look
going
at
to
it.
say, so the
I'm not going to drop that on you right now.
I mean, you can do what you want, dude. You do what you want.
Just in a quiet moment of contemplation.
But there's this thoughts of home and wanderings and ideas ruminating in your head of what could have happened. Still no letter back from your wife yet, but it does take time. Your messages reach a lot more quicker than hers will reach back here. But yeah, you think of home, you think of your children, you think of your son. As you let the waters and the calming, soothing, ethereal music and the hot steam sort of seep in. reminding you maybe, because there are hot springs and saunas and things like that back home. It's quite a common thing to have like the ice flows to visit the hot springs. But yeah, it kind of lingers on those for a moment. Wonderful. Anything from Zan?
I think he's just latching on to any project he can find. Like, obviously, the above the table thing, I really want to make a fridge.
Sure.
But there is also the element of there is just a fear of downtime, especially
Time
after
ticking
everything
away.
that has just happened, where it's like, give me literally anything else to think of. So he's just going deep into this project of just something to take his mind away. So he doesn't think about his arm. He doesn't think about Crown Steel. He doesn't think about the battle. Doesn't think about dying. Like, just focus on something.
Focus on something.
So
Obviously, you have this incredible new, idea of a preserving cabinet.
a bag of colding.
Can't be. I'm gonna say not a bag. Can't be like a bag of holding. It has to be a structure. Because the thing is a bag of holding. Like I explained, the objects are all stasis from the frost element there. So you're using the frost element to infuse some sort of other storage unit.
There's something there. There's something.
They'll be able to think of something, but it's not going to be portable.
Okay. Cool. Get it?
Very cool. With that, I think that the day comes to an end. You guys fall asleep and rest, and a long rest happens. It is on the morrow as the sun begins to rise, as Ashen Rest becomes more lively. At the gates of Ashen Rest, we see that scene I described last time of the wind sort of coalescing into 10 forms that then begin to make their way into Ashen Rest. And that's where we're going to take our break, and we will return on the morrow.
Great.
And you've got fate.
I've got so much.
Yeah, you've got you are fully
Spend
stacked
it all
there.
on whatever I want, basically. But yeah, we will see you in part 2 of this break.
Yes.
We will be back shortly, and we'll see you in part 2.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye 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 bye.
Awesome, everybody. Enjoy a little break and video. Go pee, go all that good stuff. We'll be back for the second part of the episode. If you haven't already, go check out the Kickstarter and go back it. I haven't checked what we're up to yet, but we'll do that at the end of the episode. Until then, we'll see you in 5 minutes. Bye-bye. Making my own adventures and worlds has always been one of my favorite parts of TTRPGs. I love the process of coming up with unique locations, designing NPCs, and asking all those what-if questions about the world and its culture. When we started High Rollers 10 years ago, one of the best parts for me was getting to share the worlds and adventures I made, not just with my best friends at the table, but with a whole community who could theorize about the lore and envision their own stories in that universe. With Altheya, I wanted to share a world that encapsulates the things about fantasy that I first fell in love with 25 years ago. Something that evoked those teenage years staying up late to play World of Warcraft, reading Dragonlance, and watching Record of Lodoss War. A world of high fantasy that is full of hope and glory, somewhere bright and bold, but still full of danger and intrigue. Not too grimdark, not too cozy, not overly serious or too whimsical. Something that felt quintessentially fantasy, but with its own unique twists and mysteries, along with plenty of opportunities for over-the-top action and exciting adventures. This is a time of stories. This is Altheya. But what sort of specific things can you expect from the campaign guide itself?
In Altheya, the Dragon Empire, you can learn all about the history of the Dragon Empire of Ilmera, as well as each of its provinces: Cauldra, Gildai, Mistwold, Urdiskir, Iceheart, the Azar Steppe, and the Suncrest Isles. Each one ruled over by a different dragon host and a powerful archdragon, which has influenced not only the culture and lifestyle of the people, but the very land itself.
Dragons in Altheya are a little different to the core D&D worlds. All 7 dragon types are capable of being good or evil, have powerful innate magic, and the ability to adopt a humanoid form. Some dragons have different kinds of energy and magic to what you may know too, such as the green dragon's focus on life and healing, or the silver dragon's powers of divination and foresight.
But the Dragon Empire isn't all about dragons. You'll also learn about the various ancestries of Altheya, as well as the towns, villages, and cities found throughout each province and the important NPCs living in them. You'll learn about organizations such as the ruthless criminal guild The Diadem, or the secretive former espionage agency Watchtower, and get lots of suggestions and hooks for your own campaigns.
And there are plenty of opportunities for adventure in the Empire, from dealing with planar cults and political intrigue to exploring ancient proto-magi vaults, demi-planar dungeons that can appear anywhere in a myriad of forms and functions, full of unique magic items and spells, as well as dangerous and terrifying monsters called Vault Spawn.
Alongside all the lore, maps, locations, and adventure ideas, there's also a ton of 5e compatible game content too. Brand new subclasses like the Order of the Green Shield Druid and Path of the Blood Fury Barbarian. New monster stat blocks like the horrific Bellamorphs and Cultists of the Awoken. Optional variant rules like the Crucible of Fate and tons of new magic items.
Including rules for the rare and corrupting metal called Crown Steel.
This really is a dream come true for me, and I can't wait to share the world of Altheya and the Dragon Empire with all of you. The Kickstarter launches on February 16th at 3 p.m. UK time. Go to rollandplaypress.com/highrollers to sign up for notifications when it launches live.
We gotta go back.
Welcome back, everybody. Very quick reminder. Obviously, the Kickstarter is live now. Ignore the video. It's live now. It's live now. You
Live
can
right
get
now.
it
Live right now.
We are currently at 457 basically £1,000. As a reminder, our next stretch goal is at 475, and that will be
We're actually at 458.
There you go. Mine's not updated.
There you go. 3,424 backers.
Excellent. That's amazing. It's honestly been more than we could hope. And yeah, we've got 24 days more, 25 days more left of this. It's going to be amazing. Keep those peepers peeled this week for a couple of cool things. Like I said, we're hopefully going to be recording and announcing a special one-shot that we're doing where everyone's going to be playing brand new Althean characters. So we're going to get to see some parts of Altheya that we've never seen before, which will be fun, including some previews of very early prototypes of some of those new subclasses that we mentioned, and maybe a little ancestry too. Also, you might be seeing, I believe it's going out this week, but my good friend Ginny D might be doing a little ad for it as well. So you might see that if you follow Ginny D. And if you don't follow Ginny D, you should go and follow her anyway because she makes incredible D&D content. Which is lovely. So go and check that out. And yeah, I think that's all I was going to mention for this week. For this little bit after the break, we already did all the other announcements at the start. So let's jump back into today's episode. Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire Part 2. Our heroes have been enjoying a little bit of, not quite full downtime, but have been enjoying the celebrations post-ceremony with Duke Ignarius. They've returned to Tyria's Rest, where they've met back up with Califris, the tiefling planar dealer, sort of dodgy dealer, who has presented them finally with 3 of the missing essences that were required for the magical artifact that will help protect Xanthias from Sovereign's influence. Having sworn on a Oathstone tablet, they've bound themselves in a contract to that deal and been provided with the essences required. And we had a lovely sort of evening of people doing various things, whether it was crises of faith, crises of self, wholesome moments with bartenders and armpit farts, or little glimpses and thoughts of home whilst visiting the bathhouse. And the incredible creative spark of how to make a magic fridge.
Finally.
It is the next day, and in fact, I can tell you that it is, in fact, I can give you the date. Exact day today.
A date?
Yes. Now, I know that some people have been keeping a track. They've been trying to keep tracks privately.
I've seen some spreadsheets that are just
incredible.
With
it may not line up to those because there might be bits of information that haven't made it out yet and some things like that. But today is the 5th of Gold Harvest.
5th of Gold.
5th of the mid-moon. Sorry, 5th mid-moon of Gold Harvest. And as you awake and all begin to make your sort of presence known, Gruff coming out of your little sanctuary at the back of the house in the garden, Rowan sort of making your way downstairs, Sister Ophelia and Zan, the same thing. There would be, not commotion, but you can hear activity coming down from the inn below. It's not exceptionally early, but it is certainly far too early for anybody to be sort of coming to the inn for drinks. Also, the inn should technically be closed because there is nothing available. But you hear sort of muttered conversation, and you can hear, several figures at least have made their way inside or are speaking with somebody downstairs.
Well, if Rowan's coming down the steps.
Sure.
I'm so sorry, we're closed.
So as you come down the main staircase, Rowan, you would look down and you would see 2 familiar figures and 1 figure that you don't recognize. You can see also outside of Tyria's Rest, there appear to be several more figures sort of just stood outside waiting. But the 2 figures that you recognize are, one is a tall, broad-shouldered, beautiful woman with short cropped blonde, with short sort of bobbed blonde hair, wearing a black and white tabard and an armor beneath it, and you recognize Sister Benedicta, Sister Superior now, Sister Superior Benedicta of the Ecliptic Order, sat at a table drinking some sort of hot herbal drink, is the much more sort of hunched, thin, frail-looking form of her sister, Sister Superior Malady, who you have met many times, and then sort of leaning in a chair, one giant paw sort of tucked under his chin, as he seems to be speaking with Matteo at the time. His head sort of half turned, so you're seeing him in profile. He's quite a tall, quite well-built, quite, impressive physique wolf man, kind of like Gruff, much more animalistic rather than humanoid. One side of his face is extremely badly burned, to the point of it would have absolutely ruined one of his eyes. His ear is all mangled and sort of melted and burnt and all sorts of things as well. And the fur is all sort of scorched and everything, almost going all the way down sort of past his neckline. But his eye, which would have once been ruined, is now replaced by a glowing blue magical eye instead. And you overhear a sort of like, please, there is... There is no need to wake them. We are quite happy to wait. It is of no rush. And then you hear this, you sort of call out to them as you look down, and sort of you see from beneath her sort of this sort of witch hunter's hat, you see Malady sort of look up and a half grin, sort of pull on her gaunt, thin face. Ah, Rowan.
Oh, Sister Melody.
Yes, I'm afraid that we are not here for in business. We are here to see all of you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yes, I thought it would be. You're kind. This new fellow, he's a new part of your group?
Yep.
Oh, wonderful. Seems quite a delightful chap. He was very kind enough to give me some hot water for my herbal tea. A very charming fellow. You can see Matteo is looks actually quite scared. Like, he's looking at you, Rowan, like, I didn't, and he sort of is like, I didn't know what to do. What do I do?
Just put a little thumbs up to Matteo.
Okay, he's like, yes. If I could get any of your holinesses, I don't really know how to, I don't know an appropriate term, your eminences. Is there anything I can get? We're sort of fresh out of alcohol, but we've certainly got plenty of things like tea and coffee and hot chocolates and milks and juices and. I'm rambling, but and you just see Benedict will be like, an orange juice, please. Yes, an orange juice, absolutely, can do that, no problem. And sort of gruff,
orange juice.
he bumps into you as you're sort of coming in with Spring Heart, and he'll sort of be like, gruff, there's holy people here. There's people from some sort of holy order here.
Oh, right, the Ecliptic Order?
Yes, them. They're very scary.
Well... about. And Gruff will
I'm not going to say anything about anything.
Gruff
I'm
raises,
going to get the tall, scary one with the sword, orange juice, and I'm not going to say a word.
Sounds wise. They're not so bad, though.
All right. What do we do? What do we do about Springy?
There's no crime in having Spring Heart here, is there?
I mean, she's from another plane, isn't she? Would they have a problem with that?
Yes.
Meanwhile, so sort of Rowan, do the two of you sort of, we can assume, by the way, that Daisy is not going to be awake.
Yeah.
We know that Daisy sleeps
She's
in.
not a morning person.
Knock. Daisy, there's people downstairs.
Go away.
Okay.
Stuart, get him.
Knock. Celia.
Xanthius.
People downstairs.
What kind of people?
I'll peek round the wall.
Who people?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you sort of peek round from the balcony and look down and see.
Ecliptic Order.
Oh, okay, fine. Yes, I'm coming.
Yeah.
You hear just thrashing about in the room. Door swings open. Yes. Sorry. Are you okay?
Oh! Did you just hit Xanthius in the face with the door?
A little bit. Are you okay? Oh! By the great father, this couldn't have gone any worse.
That you've just triggered Rhiannon. No, you've not triggered anything. You've triggered Rhiannon.
Calm down.
You need a cool implement to soften the blow.
But while this is happening upstairs and Matteo and Gruff are having this kind of realization, Rowan, this other figure that you don't recognize will sort of look over to you and stand up. And he's not as tall as you. You're a Jotnir, but he is tall. He's well over 6 feet. And he sort of comes over to you and is like, you are Rowan, yes?
I am. You've heard of me.
I have, Sister Melody, and many of stories of you have come through. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm sorry that I haven't heard about you before.
That in my work is actually a good thing.
Is it?
Yes, I am High Inquisitor Argus.
High Inquisitor Argus.
Yes, I am one of the High Inquisitors of the Ecliptic Order.
Great.
Yeah. Pleasure. And a big paw, and you can see that even his arms are covered under the fur. You can see dozens of scars and crisscross marks and battle wounds that he has.
You must have so many stories.
I do. I am no young pup. I have been around for some time, and I have done many things. I have many stories. Yes, fought many battles, trying to protect the Empire and the people within it.
Protect?
Of course, that is the nature of the Order.
Order? You've got fur? Have I got someone to introduce you to?
I think I
it's
can guess
uncanny.
where you are going with this.
Yes, Sir Grufford of Tremoro. Come on.
I might saw him in the background.
So I imagine because you're coming in from the outside, right, from your sanctuary. Mateo like went into the kitchen to get the orange juice, and then sort of rushed up to the door as you were coming in, and is like pushes you like back out into the garden, like gruff, 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 gruff. Like that's when you had that conversation.
And is Springheart with me?
I don't know. Is she?
No.
You tell me. What does she normally do?
I don't know. She's the wrong person, man. I don't know.
You tell me. What does she? You tell me. What does she normally do? Like if you, because obviously you're doing stuff during the day and things. Like she can't leave the grounds of the inn, basically.
Early morning.
This is like early morning,
Early
yeah.
morning. Okay.
But she is a tree.
She's probably still treeing.
Yeah. Okay. So she's in her tree. So she's actually bound
Yeah.
into her tree at this point. Okay.
I'd probably like to, Mateo. Right, make sure Springheart doesn't come in here while these buggers are here, alright?
Right. I do have to get the sister her orange juice.
Right, just pass it here.
Okay. Yes. Pours gets like a shake. Pours an orange juice.
Pull yourself together, man.
It's just they're very terrifying.
Stop panicking!
But I've heard stories of the Ecliptic Order. You know, they're
It's okay, we've tangled with them before.
all right. I mean, I don't have anything to do with. It's not like I've met a planar person or. Oh God, wait a minute. Since hanging out with you, there's all sorts of planar things. I'm gonna go get Springheart. And he's sort of like,
Get her, just make sure.
no, Stacey. We'll play. We'll play with Cilio. We'll play with Cilio outside.
I will appear with the orange juice. You know, we're not a sir yet, Rowan. Right, apparently I got this for someone.
That would be for me, Grufford. And so,
Ah, sister. Here
thank
you
you
go.
very much. Thank you. What happened to your fellow, your friend?
Oh, he spilled some orange juice on himself, so he went out.
Ah.
Clean himself up, you know.
I see. Can I get a deception check, please?
Fucking bullfucking.
You're sharp for the morning.
I'm fucking good at deception, I am. 17.
17. Excellent. I'm going to spend a point of faith. Well, there goes that. I'm just curious.
No,
Yes.
it's okay. We'll get the light lines out first.
Ah, spilled juice upon himself. I see. Takes the
Oh,
juice.
Mateo, what's he like? Anyway, Sir Grufford, meet
I'm not a sir yet.
High Inquisitor Argus.
A pleasure to meet you. You are a knight errant, I understand.
Aye, a knight errant. I keep trying to tell Rowan I'm not a sir yet.
It's all right. And you are, as I am told by Sister Superior Melody, my apologies, you are pursuing the Circle of the Loyal Hounds?
That's so, yes.
I've heard of this Knight Order, a very good one, very fair. It is nice to see older, gentle folk like myself still remaining active in the world and doing what they can as well.
And you can see, this guy's probably a little bit younger than you, but not much. Like, he's definitely like, because Gruff's what, like 50s-ish, like late, like mid 50s. Yeah, this guy's probably
50s up to 60s.
Yeah, he's like early 50s. This guy, you kind of get the sense because you are both wild hearts, and you can see like what other people might mistake as like graying as like a natural part of his fur. You're like, no, that's like actual like aging graying. Like it's around his muzzle as opposed to like being in like his actual mane and things like that.
Kind of like the speckling white on Gruff.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's like a little disparage there, but he sort of nods and is like, well,
Your friend Rowan has been very kind and offering it. But yes, Sister Superior Malady and Sister Superior Benedicta spoke much about you. And the rest of your companions joining us.
Well, I suppose they should be. They're probably asleep right now. They're not really morning people.
Alas, such things would not last long in the monasteries. The discipline, they make sure that you are up with the sun, up with Pyrrhus, doing about your daily chores, and you are in bed before Melior is high in the sky.
Well, there we have similarities. I'm up with the dawn to catch the fish.
I get that impression. You seem a very disciplined man.
Thank you.
He is.
And
Rowan is right between them.
yeah, this guy does not seem phased by Rowan. Like he's just like, yeah.
Grufford, you should shake his paw.
oh, right. Is
Gotta shake paws.
that the correct tradition with you?
I offered my paw to Rowan, and he seemed to find much enjoyment with it. But of course,
Yes, he's an odd one. I will shake my paw.
And it's like
Shaking paws.
we are shaking. They are shaking paws. You see,
Best day ever.
Malady is like holding a smirk like the entire time, just like watching this whole scenario.
Yeah, Gruff is looking at Rowan really confused. Like, is this a weird, like... I don't know.
Benedicta has not taken her eyes off of you.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
This whole time. At this point, Zan and Ophelia you sort of finish.
I'm telling Gruff, you hit me with a door.
I didn't mean to hit you with the door.
telling
You
you.
stood right by the hinge.
I'm telling.
Wait, you go
hear
down first. I'd rather you go
I
down
don't
first.
know if this is actually canon or not. I can't tell if this is actually a conversation
I led
happening.
over to Rhea and said, like, how deep do I want to go with this?
That's good. Because I just love the idea that...
They come bundling down the stairs like
Or
kids
like Gruff
fighting.
has to go and get them. Like we all hear this downstairs, and like Gruff has to be. Excuse me a moment. Boom, 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 boom. What are you doing here? Go my guys. Will you grow up? Will you grow up?
There'll be just a moment.
You go first. You go first.
we both walk in front of Gruff, just like really solid.
Been like sent downstairs basically.
Sorry.
Where's Daisy? Is Daisy coming?
I think at that point you can basically make Daisy come. She's quite nervous, I imagine Daisy sort of does, because we know that she's very intimidated by the Inquisitors. So, but yeah, you guys make your way downstairs.
Good morning.
Malady will look over. Good morning, Sister Ophelia.
Hello.
A pleasure to see you once again.
Good to see you too.
And Xanthia.
Hello, lovely to
Always
see you
a
again.
Yes, indeed. Allow me to do the introductions this time.
Big bump.
Big bump. Allow me to do the introductions this time. May I introduce one of our superiors in the Ecliptic Order? This is High Inquisitor Argus.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well. Sister Ophelia of the House of Blood.
Ophelia de la Rosa of the House of Blood, yes.
My apologies for not saying the full title.
It's okay, it's a long one.
Yes, there's many of those in many religions across Altheya, I think. And you are Xanthius Oregon.
Xanthius Oregon, yes. Has everyone else introduced themselves?
I believe so.
Would you like a drink?
We have been offered.
Oh, right.
Mateo's on it.
Good.
It's quite
Mateo.
right.
Yes.
He spilled orange juice on himself, apparently.
Fool. What a clown.
What a dumb idiot baby man.
My head hurts. Daisy sort of maybe...
The fucking police are here, man.
They're not the police.
Well,
They're not
whatever.
the
The
police.
feds.
The fuzz. The rozzers.
They're the
MI6.
They're the Spanish Inquisition. Daisy sort of pokes her head around Gruff and is like, "Hello, I'm Daisy," and sort of introduces herself.
Well, I wanted to come and speak with you myself personally. I understand that Sister Superior Malady and Sister Superior Benedicta would also like to come and see you once again.
Benedicta does not want to be here. Like, Malady is quite happily being here. Benedicta, like, her glare at Gruff has now become a... Ophelia.
Sister Benedicta.
Just like a nod of, like, you. it's this kind of vibe, right?
The lightning between the eyes.
But the High Inquisitor will say, yes, I wanted to come. We have been called here, as I understand it. The crown steel was recovered from a crownful site. 2 days? A day and some hours passed. We have been summoned to retrieve it and to take it to one of our strongholds for destruction or safekeeping, depending on the nature of the crown steel itself.
Sorry to say you've come to the wrong place. We don't have it stored here.
Oh, I am quite aware that it is not here. At least the pieces that were found at the crash site are not here, of course.
Yes.
That's what you meant.
Yes.
Yes.
We're on the same page.
Yes, very much on the same page. I wished to personally come here, as I understand that you assisted in fact, no. I will not tarry your endeavors by saying that you assisted. It is thanks to you that the crown steel was recovered and the emissary of Sovereign was defeated. Sir Morning of the Church of Sion spoke very highly of you. Sister Glory, Sir Glory, not so much, but even she spoke in a begrudging respect of your battle prowess. But as I understand it, were it not for you, they likely would have all perished trying to achieve their mission. So I wished to offer the thanks of the Ecliptic Order. It is very important that these crown steel fragments they do not fall into the wrong hands. And to have such steady and stalwart adventurers and heroes of the Empire assist in that is of a great importance to me. And I wish to personally thank you and offer if there's anything the Ecliptic Order can do in return for you. Perhaps we can find some accommodations to that.
Oh, we live here.
Yeah. And by accommodations, I mean gestures of good faith.
I don't know any.
Yes, well, we hadn't actually considered. We obviously received a hefty reward from the Duke themselves.
Yes, the Ecliptic Order, we do not have much in the way of gold or trinkets to provide, but, well, let us be candid. I know, thanks to Sister Superior Malady, that many here have attachments to things that the Church of the Scions do not always look favorably upon. And his eyes look to Daisy, and primarily to Xanthias. There are many.
It's the fridge, isn't it?
Fucking fridge.
You should see it. It's a masterpiece in progress.
I'll wait till you guys are finished.
Please carry on.
There are many in the Ecliptic Order who take a very drastic view to the world and the teachings of the Church. Sister Superior Malady and I, we are very much of a similar mind, in some things. Not everyone who is touched by the planes is a heretic. They are not somebody who has chosen that pathway as a pathway to power and ambition. They do not use it to manipulate and trick others into schemes and dangers. They do not put the people of Ilmera at risk. You are not such people, are you, Xanthias?
No. Silence, no.
Daisy. No, I did not think so. And Sister Superior Malady does not think so. In fact, sometimes we encounter people who have attachments to the planes who are great allies and offer us great information and can be worked with to help prevent further problems. So the help that I am, the favor, the gesture that I am offering is perhaps not one of gold or treasure or Duke's favors, but of something else.
Okay.
As I understand it, Xanthias, you are the son of Lord Oreganus.
Yes.
How much do you know of your father?
Very little, I'm afraid. Host Oregon of Gildai cast me out at a very young age.
But you know of his interest in crown steel.
Yes, let me go recover something. I'm gonna go find that letter.
Okay.
It's not incriminating, is it?
Not really, no, but yeah, I'll come back down. The only communication I've had with my father recently, or within the last few months, has been this, and I'll hand them that letter.
Who'd you hand it to, Malady or Argus?
Let's say Malady.
Okay. Yeah, Malady will gladly take it. You can see that she looks a little thinner than the last time you saw her. Her cheeks are a little bit more gaunt, the circles under her eyes a bit darker. But there is a bizarre strength to her gaze. Like, she looks more determined and more powerful than she did when you last saw her. And you can see, Ophelia, you're sort of sizing up Benedicta. She's bigger than she was. Like, she's physically been working out. Like, you can see that, like, she carries herself in a way that is clearly practiced and experienced and trained. Like, the two of them look like they have definitely been hard at work training and preparing. And Malady sort of pulls out a tiny pair of reading glasses and begins to read.
Within my hands, nothing more than a threat, but in yours, perhaps something more?
Well, this letter, and she keeps it.
I've got it burned in my memory.
What of communication before this? What were you sent to Kalskaris to recover, Xanthias?
I, at the time, didn't know. I'm like looking at Argus.
So, yeah,
this is a new element here.
He's just watching you. But what you do feel is all of you feel, and I'd say Gruff, you pick up on this with your passive, his blue magic eye flares with power, and he's watching Xanthias very carefully. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Counter charm.
I don't believe this is a charm effect. I will check, but I don't believe it's a charm effect.
Counter charm?
Yes. Because it's not a normal spell. This is a unique ability, but it has a similarity to other spells. This is not a charm effect. So this does not inflict the charmed condition.
Okay.
It is a charisma saving throw, sorry. My apologies.
Charisma save,
yes.
significantly better.
Yes.
I will just take it. I have a +8.
Okay.
25.
Okay. You definitely feel that eye flare with power, and like you can tell that he is trying to detect if you are lying.
Malady and Benedicta, of course, I trust you, and I am thankful for all the work and effort and time you've put into helping all of us. Who is this man?
I am High Inquisitor Argus of the Ecliptic Order. Sister Superior Malady and Sister Superior Benedicta serve under me. I am one of many other High Inquisitors that operate across the Empire. And I have worked with Sister Superior Malady for some time. And she knew that I have concerns about Lord Oreganus. And that I had concerns about many great things. She also knows that I am currently the custodian of one of our strongholds, where in fact we will be shortly taking the crown steel recovered from the Crownfall site. At this stronghold, we currently house another Deva, and he looks at Daisy. This Deva, as we understand it, they are there. It is complicated. They are there willingly and also not willingly. But they have been speaking to us recently, and they have been mentioning other Devas and something. We are aware of a creature calling itself the Hunter or the Jaeger that hunts down other Devas. And Sister Superior Malady and I, when we knew of Daisy, we feared that this creature may come after you as well. And we believe that there may be one, perhaps we wish to discuss possibilities.
This is the first we've heard of this, right? Because it's all been conversations between Nim and Daisy in their heads.
We knew that Khalif first told us that there was a Deva blacksmith
Yeah.
that we could get the Luxon to do the Luxon shards. That
You
was
all
the
learn about
initial-
the Hunter and Jaeger as well.
And we know about the Hunter from...
None of this is private.
Yeah.
There was a part of me that...
And we passed the test.
Yeah, there was a part of me that thought the same as well.
No, this is all public, I think.
Okay.
As in, like, within the group.
Yeah.
And if we're being candid, can I trust you?
Can you trust anyone? That is the question. I don't. That's why I try to determine if you are lying, but you have a strong will. You have a strong sense of self. Cauldron pride, perhaps, or something more.
I'll turn to Malady and Benedicta. I'll ask you instead, can I trust him?
The High Inquisitor speaks in great wisdom, Xanthias. You can't trust anyone. But are we aligned? Yes. Your goals, of what we spoke long ago, and that my goals and the High Inquisitor's goal, we are aligned. We do not think you are a threat. Currently, we are not a threat to you or your friends either. That makes, if there is such a thing as true trust in this world, of which both neither the High Inquisitor or I believe in, but if there was, these are these are the greatest circumstances for it to exist. Our goals align. You are not a threat to us, and we are not a threat to you.
Okay.
Would you prefer it if I lie and tell you that you can trust this man, that I know him to be an honorable and servant of the Empire, one who has stood against corruption? Would that make you feel better?
All right, I'll turn to Gruff and Gang and just see almost like a vibe check, really. It's just a super hesitation.
Sure.
Knowing that Xanthias has been so open before. He's just trying to be ultra careful now.
Sure.
Gruff is visibly tense and is staring at Xanthias, kind of almost waiting for a cue. Like, what are you, like... Like, if Gruff had his way, he would be, like, kicking them out right now. But, like, you know... Well, not kicking him, because he knows Malady and Benedicta. And that's why he's a bit pausing as well. Because he's, like, he's waiting for the cue from you.
Rowan is looking at Daisy.
Daisy looks very, very scared. And I think that there's almost this moment where, like, she looks like she's about to initiate the sort of mind link thing, but she keeps looking at, like, Malady and this other High Inquisitor, and, like, you can see that there's this hesitation there of, like, I'm not sure if I should, or, like, can they read my mind? I'm not sure. But she does look like, she looks towards the High Inquisitor, like, the blacksmith, you have the David blacksmith. It's like, yes, he was bonded with a spirit that was a smith in the celestial realm. And you can see that has caught Daisy's interest. Like, that is clearly something that she wants to know more about.
Yeah, I think Ophelia would be nodding to Xanthias, just like, you know, just go with it. Like, I think that we can trust them.
Yeah.
I think Rowan is, can't really communicate this as well, but we'll see Ophelia nodding and kind of just be like nodding as well.
It's not an immediate, just like, do not say a thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When, as I shared the story with Melody and Benedicta, when I was sent to Kelskaris, I didn't know what I was sent to retrieve. Simply a package of some kind. I didn't know the kinds of people I'd be interacting with. I didn't know anything more than a simple location. Had I have known what I was to find there, I wouldn't have begun the journey to begin with. So, no, I didn't know what I was going for, what I was chasing after. Now I do.
Your father has been somebody I've been keeping my eye on for some time. Alas, even this letter, even in my hands, Origanis is very difficult to touch. It would require too much than what we have right now. But I wish to. You seem rather dismissive of your father. You do not seem to care for him much.
He has not been a kind man to me.
Would you have any guilt or regret in being a part of bringing him down?
I would like to be there with you when it happens.
I would like for us to make this happen, Xanthias Oregon. The Ecliptic Order, it is not just us. I have an old friend who once served this empire, protecting it from enemies beyond and enemies within. We need to formulate a plan. I think that your father is a great risk to this empire, and I think you will need to be a big part of that plan. Let me be clear, if you still lack a reason to trust me. I was once corrupted by the same metal that has corrupted you.
And he pulls back like his cloak and part of his thing, and you can see that burn that goes down his thing, the pattern of it matches kind of corrupted flesh. If somebody ripped and burnt the corruption away, it would leave a similar scarring.
And how did you?
Painfully. It required powerful healing magic, and it required... I ripped it off myself and burnt it away. I was not so far gone. My corruption was in its early stages. You see, long, long ago, I once served a draconic lord who was interested in crown steel, who was consuming it, who gave it to his trusted marshals and his trusted bodyguards. And at the time, I thought it was a great gift. I thought I was doing the work of my good lord, a noble dragon whom I trusted. And then I saw what he was becoming. And I wanted... It made me so angry, the metal, when I carried it, but I felt so strong, so powerful. But then I realized what it was turning him and me into. And so I tore it out with my one good claw, and I burnt it away with holy fire. And I drove a blade, a dragon-killing blade, into my lord's chest. For I was the only one who could get close enough to end his madness.
And now you hold this position within the Ecliptic Order, despite that?
Yes, because I understand it. And that has been my philosophy. Not everyone who is touched by these forces, touched by the planes, touched by crown steel, has a choice. And I don't believe you were given this choice either. Even you, Daisy Thistleheart. Davis, I understand, unlike many of my order, that they form bonds with those that they wish to help. They do not seek out, some do. Some seek out the desperate or the innocent, the people that don't understand. But in many cases, the Davis, they find people who need to be saved. What choice do you have at that point? However, even if you have to draw on power to do what is right, not everyone is strong enough to give up that power when they need to. I was. So I understand it more better than most. Sister Malady, I will not tell her story, but she too knows what it is like to be touched by the planes. To have something inflicted upon her and her sister that she and they did not ask for.
How does Malady look at that?
Benedicta is like head down, does not want to look at the High Inquisitor. Not embarrassed, like it's such deep shame. It's not like blushing red. This is like the most horrible thing that she, like, it's the worst thing in her life, and she does not want to hear it. Malady is like cold, dead, staring like, yep, and like looks at you as he's saying this and does not blink. It's just looking at all of you.
Can I ask how Sister Benedicta was looking prior to that reveal of Argus's?
Give me an
story?
insight. Just give me a clue, because this it was subtle, and this is so obvious that you don't need a roll to pick up on it.
11 plus insight, which is 15.
15. Benedicta isn't the best. Let me see if I roll. I mean, you can tell that she disagrees with this High Inquisitor. She does not agree with his methods. She does not like this story that he's telling, especially that bit of like where he said that, you know, not everybody, you know, using this power to do what's right. You know, that bit, she could see that she was really biting her tongue. But as soon as he brings up her and Malady, it's just deep shame, and she just looks away. But Malady doesn't break eye contact. And in fact, I would say that there is a faint smirk to her lips as he says that.
What I do not like are those who make deals and bargains with the planes, who take crown steel to fuel their own ambitions, to manipulate others, to gain advantage over them and use them like tools. They put their souls at risk. Where Sister Superior Malady and I disagree is I am a believer. I am faithful to my great moon, to my great Malia, whom I love with my dearest heart. Sister Malady, I know, and I would not repeat this in front of any of our other holy brothers and sisters, but I know that Sister Superior Malady is not a believer in the science. But she is a believer in doing what is right. And that is where we align very strongly. And that is why I have come to you all. And I meant what I said. I respect you greatly for what you did out at the Crown Fall. To give up, to not be tempted by that power, especially when you are corrupted by it. That is no easy thing. And so I have great admiration and respect. And I meant what I said. If there is something the Ecliptic Order can do for you, and he looks at Daisy, then I would be happy to grant it. I see us as allies. And even you, Sister Ophelia, I understand that you have been given the rare permission to preach in this town.
I have.
I do not agree with your religion.
Not many do.
No. We have been taught very differently, and your grave father is one that I do not personally trust. But I admire you for standing beside these proud and loyal members of the Dragon Empire. To stand beside one against powerful forces and to deal with the materials such as crown steel. I may not understand or like your faith, but I respect you as a person.
Thank you. That means a lot, actually.
And again, I think that there can be a great alliance. I know that not everything within Osseous, that there are many internal squabbles and internal fights, and there are those who come to Ilmera with less good intentions. I believe Sister Malady when she tells me that you are a true faithful, that you believe that the sermons that you preach and that the lessons that you provide the people here, you do so out of a goodness. You do so out of well-intended nature. But can you speak for all of those who come from your country that they do not use your religion, use the Grey Father's power for their own gain, for their own power, manipulating the people around them to do their bidding rather than to serve your faith?
Faith is a very dangerous tool in the wrong hands.
Indeed. And the glowing eye. I agree with you greatly, sister. I think it is a very powerful and dangerous tool. And you see Sister Malady is like looking at you and just nods. So I see, again, a potential ally. Someone who has not come to our shores to trick and manipulate our people, but to offer them a choice. I would like, if it were to ever be the case, that should there be someone who is perhaps misrepresenting your religion and also endangering the people of Ilmera, I would see you as an ally in this as well.
Thank you. That brings me comfort to know.
So, I have spoken at great length. Is there anything you wish to say or ask?
There is a Deva that we have encountered. I don't know if you know them or if you've seen them on your travels. I believe her name was Carla.
You see that actually this seems to be new information to this group. Malady is like, no, I don't believe we know of this individual. We don't, myself and the High Inquisitor, personally, we don't involve ourselves too much with Deva unless they become a problem. This Carla is not a name that has come across our files, not one that has at least caused much trouble before.
It's good to know.
the only reason that we know of the of Han, who is the Deva currently imprisoned at the stronghold, is because the High Inquisitor recently became custodian of that stronghold, and we learnt of them.
We met her in Netting on Sea, and she was very powerful.
See,
very strong ally.
You see Malady pulls out a notebook and starts writing things
I
down.
believe she was very frightened of this Jaeger as well.
Yes, the Jaeger. This has been a creature of great consternation for the Ecliptic Order. It is as old as the Empire. It is centuries old. It has been pursuing Devas here for longer than my life, longer than the life of my predecessors. It has attacked many of our strongholds. The Deva Han Faryar, the one that we mentioned, this blacksmith. The Celestial Legion is very keen to get them back. It seems that losing a smith has a great weight to it compared to others, scouts or minor, members of their army. So we have had several of our strongholds attacked by this Jaeger, and we fight it. It is at great cost, but often we are able to defeat it, or at least destroy it, or trap it temporarily. But when we do, it simply goes back to the celestial realm, reappears perhaps anywhere between 3 and 9 months. It will reappear, and then it begins its hunt and its pursuit once again. We move the blacksmith whenever we can, whenever it is found, but as we understand it, the Jaeger cannot be fully defeated. It cannot be fully destroyed. It simply reforms. My notes on the creature indicate that every time it is destroyed and sent back, we fear that it is becoming more aggressive, that we are breaking its psyche somehow. It does not seem to be very coherent at this stage. It seems entirely obsessed with finding its targets as direct as possible. We have heard stories of it charging through cities, literally walking through marketplaces, and if anyone gets in its way, it will attack. And what counts as getting in its way? That line is becoming blurrier and blurrier. There was a report, perhaps a decade or two ago, a washerwoman simply tried to, it had dragged through her market stand, had various pieces of linen. She tried to pull them off it, and it interfered that as trying to obstruct it, and it killed her on the spot.
Is this why, and Ophelia looks to Benedicta, is this why you're getting stronger? I see you're looking well.
I am training to do my duty. The experience we had here in Ashen Rest with that Lamplighters Guild, it proved to me that I am not as strong as I need to be, and that I am capable of so much more. So I have been training, yes. Thank you for the compliment. Is not one coming back. But I think Malady will say, as I understand it, you have all been achieving incredible success, and I can see that you have clearly acquired some new trinkets and such things to help you along the way. We've heard about everything. I heard about the Crownfall battle. It seems that is the strongest emissary on record. You defeated it. Well done. You can see, as she coughs, blood is splattering the back of her hand. It took a long time for that last time, and it seems to be coming quicker and quicker now. But all of you can definitely tell there's almost an aura of power around Malady. You can all tell that, physically she's weaker, magically she is vastly stronger than she once was. Significantly.
The letter that Xanthias gave...
Yeah, the one that Malady has put into her pocket.
That's the one that does mention in it that a sibling is coming, right?
Yes, it does, yeah.
I wonder if perhaps we could align in some of our interests in the protection of Xanthias. Perhaps part of the plot to go after his father. Well, there's this sibling that's coming after him.
Yes, a very interesting read. So this sibling is being sent to collect
what you carry?
Yes. Yes, they are. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they are. I don't know when they're arriving. But yes, someone like me, I imagine.
As far as we know, Xanthias, your father has no other children like you. We do not know of any other dragon-born children to Oregonus. Now, that is not to say that they don't exist, for he could have simply kept their names out of public record, made sure that they were not seen, made sure that they were not associated with him in any way. But we know nothing, unfortunately. We have no descriptions. Your father is exceptionally canny when it comes to matters like this. Frankly, this letter, this is so out of character from what the High Inquisitor and I believe to be the case. Obviously, there is no name. If it were not you handing it to me, it means nothing. It means very little. But even this is so out of character.
Was I in public record?
Only because your mother registered you as a child, and there were corrected records. You were initially named when you were born, and when you, I believe, moved to Rust End. When I went back to Kelskaris, I began procuring census data and such. You were initially recorded as Xanthias Oregon, but that report was lost somehow in the census, and instead just Xanthias was replaced. It was replaced by. I managed to track down the original. It seems that a clerk in the Kelskaris Office of Census Data had been paid by an independent organization to ensure that files related to you were altered.
I'll turn to Argus. A sort of gesture to, I guess, what is now covered up, the crown steel thing. Can you still feel its pull?
It has been decades since I was afflicted.
But can you feel the strength? Does it tempt you?
No. I have molded my will. That is the greatest thing, is I learned that day when I made the decision that I would not be a tool of my lord anymore. When I ripped the crown steel from my body, I needed a will to be made of iron. And I have trained every day. I joined the monks of the Church of Sion. I beat myself with flagellation until I shaped my will into a rod that could not be bent nor broken. But even then, in those first 10 years, I could feel it in my throat and in my gut. He would give us slivers of crown steel with our meal, as if it was a sweet after dinner. And because we had all been corrupted to some degree, we could consume it like he did. And so we did. We feasted on it. And I could feel for 10 years in my stomach. It was like nothing could satiate that hunger. Nothing could take away that burning itch. But as I trained, as I rebuilt myself, it faded. And in its place, I found a new strength. And my faith in my moon, it was my strength in those darkest days. And it grew and grew, and it is greater than anything that metal ever gave me. Now, I used to be able to conjure fire from my eye. Now I do not need to. Now, I have the power of a goddess that surges through me when I ask for it, when I call for it. And she answers my blessings. But even without it, I am strong. My will is unbreakable.
And are you absolved? Not within the eyes of the Scions, after all of the strength, all of the training, Do you forgive that which you have done because of the crown steel?
He looks at you for a long time. And there's a softness to the muzzle, there's a softness to the one good eye. No. I did terrible things for my lord. I did awful things when I was fueled by that madness, that anger, that rage. I will never be absolved of the things that I have done. But that is not why I do what I do now. No, I do what I do now because it is right. Because I want to make the world a better place. I want to protect the souls of the people here so they do not suffer as I did. But do I forgive myself, Xanthias? No. No, I do not. As I imagine, Sister Superior Malady does not forgive the people that inflicted this upon her either. I did this to myself. Manipulated, perhaps, but I was glad for my Lord's favor. I basked in it. It was glorious to be rewarded as he rewarded me. When he gave me that blade of that metal, I loved it. But I have something greater now. So believe me, I understand much of what the people that others in our order, they see only heretics. They see only the corrupted, the mutated, that they are beyond saving. It is funny, an order that is of the eclipse, that is black and white, and he kind of gestures at the tabard and the uniform that he's wearing. I do not see it that way. An eclipse, it is not just black and white, it is emerging. It is an alloy of the two things. It is black and white together. I see it that way. Nobody is beyond being saved. Perhaps not absolved. That is not for me to decide. It is not for me to decide if I am forgiven for the things that I have done. It is for the people that I did it to forgive me for that.
Allies, then. Yes. Allies. I will share everything that I know. I would like to know everything you know about my father.
We can arrange that. What of this sibling? We could lay ambush, capture them, try and gain information.
We attempted to try to find some ways in order to track them down, to trace them. I'm trying to remember. So I gave my blood to Obsidius.
He was
Did that
struggling.
work?
Yeah, no, he was struggling. He said that there was something interfering with the spell. It wasn't working properly.
He got several pings.
Yeah.
But he couldn't tell which one was which or.
And it was like blipping in and out, like he would only get flashes of it, basically. There was interference in some form.
But we've been struggling to identify exactly where they might be or when they intend to make themselves known. Obviously, we are hoping it doesn't happen in the very middle of Ashen Rest, but far away from anyone else, in case.
I ask you this question, then. What if we were to find this sibling? If my monks, if my warriors were able to find this sibling, track them down, what would you want us to do? Do you wish to confront them yourself?
But I believe originally when we spoke about it, we were hoping to perhaps parley with them, speak with them, see if they were truly an ally of their father, or if they saw past him like Xanthias has.
If that is your intention, then I think it best if myself and the Sister Superiors are not immediately present for that encounter, as I don't imagine that our presence would lend much to the belief that you are there in good intentions, Griffith of Tremoro. But that does not mean we cannot be close by. I leave that decision in your hands, then. As for your father, we will begin putting together something, but it will take a long time. This is not something that can be done quickly. But if you are willing to work with us, I believe that you will be a key part in bringing him down. And both the Ecliptic Order and what remains of Watchtower will be grateful for your help.
Do you have someone you trust speaking with Nyx and Mist?
That is an interesting development. We spoke briefly at the church this morning. A body was found in the cell, but my eye is made specifically to detect things that have been altered by magic, things that have been changed, things that have been hidden. It helps me root out lies in many people. The body that we found, it was not of Nyx and Mist. There was a magical tattoo that had been transmuted onto this body, but that body was not Nyx and Mist. So whether it was the diadem, whether it was something else, they have taken this spy away.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Right. Why? Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
So, apparently, the gods, this Nyx and Mist was claiming, unfortunately, the gods at the temple and the Holy Knights did not believe them. They were saying something about, I will be dead, they will kill me, you don't understand, you need to help me, you need to get me out, but you need to make a deal. But the Knights, they are, unfortunately, they are people who see the world in black and white, and so they did not believe that this man would tell them the truth and was just simply trying to plea for some sort of attention or attempt from their life. So they left him. They thought that leaving him in the cells overnight would be fine. When we came by this morning, that was when this body had been switched in. Quite a curious thing that someone would go to such an extent. Also curious to know who knew that Nyx and Mist was there in the first place.
Who could have done that? Who would have the power to transmute a tattoo and get them out?
And Rona's not saying any of this.
Yeah, no, I know you're not.
He's not comprehending it.
No.
Why is the body though?
Where'd they get a body from?
Where'd they get the
Who's the body? Who's the body?
Where'd they get a body from?
Obsidious wants the tailor.
What? So next time we see Obsidious, we see
got
if
a nice
he's wearing.
outfit.
Yeah. How good is his
Just wants
garment?
the tailor skills, not
Yeah.
the spy stuff.
Okay. Okay. Beats me.
Gosh.
Who is this Nyx and Mist?
I'm not even going to have roles here because I think it's very much implied that Malady has her suspicions anyway, and
think
does
the fact-
not need to know.
I think the fact that all of us are just silently
Just
stood
silently
there,
like looking at each other
like really tense. Like,
Yeah.
I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah. Malady will say, if it is not clear, I believe that what we would like to offer for young Daisy, we are transporting the crown steel to Gallows Eyrie, the stronghold I mentioned. The David Blacksmith, Han Farrier, is currently there. If you wish to, we can take you to speak with him. As I understand it, there perhaps may be something that you need to discuss with this individual, but also the very nature of these celestial spirits. We do not know how to stop this Jaeger. The celestial spirit that inhabits Han is uncooperative. We are hoping, Daisy, that perhaps your spirit may be able to convince him to share what he may know about the hunter. Han, the man, is very cooperative. In fact, he surrendered himself to us in exchange for protections and relocation of his family. But the celestial spirit, Daisy, seems to be rather in synchronization with her spirit. You seem quite aligned. You seem to like each other. That does not appear to be the case with Blacksmith. In fact, the angelic spirit tried to take over his body and flee when he surrendered himself. He did not wish to be imprisoned. We were able to subdue him and take him in anyway, but we are hoping that your spirit, Daisy, will be able to convince him to tell us about this hunter. For the hunter is after him as much as anything. He has no interest in the human lives that the spirits are connected to. He cares only for the spirits that are bound within. But that decision can wait. We have the whole day before we need to return. If there is any important business you must attend to.
Yes.
Very well, Rowan.
Thank you.
Whatever business you have, I'm sure is of the greatest importance.
Rowan ducked out.
He's off.
He turns around at the door. Xanthius, can I get that bag?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll get the bag for me.
Yeah, you get the bag. We know where you're going.
Well, is there anything else that you wish to discuss?
Thank you for coming to us, and
Xanthius, do you remember when we first spoke? I told you then that I saw us as allies. I am not one to abandon those that I have made such promises to, even if it does take us some time to figure things out. I understand your plight, as I think has become rather clear. Myself and the High Inquisitor know all too well what it is to be tools of the planar powers and beyond. Looks to Daisy, looks at Ophelia. I want to help you choose your future. Mine was taken away from me. I don't wish for anyone to have to deal with, to have to lose their own choices and their path. So no thanks is necessary. I'm delivering on a promise.
Prior to today, I thought that was the case for me as well. So you bring me much hope.
You are aware, Xanthius, I do not know how far your corruption has spread, the mutations. It is possible to reverse it in some degree. It is difficult. It requires powerful spell casting and reagents, expensive reagents, but it is possible. But it takes time. It cannot all be done at once. It must be chipped away at. And even when it is all gone, there will be scars. And he sort of runs a claw down his face.
Well, I'm, like you, willing to put the time in. We are very close to creating a container of sorts to sustain it, I suppose.
Truly. I'd be very curious to know what it is you intend to do and how you intend to make it. That would be a very useful thing.
Come downstairs.
Show the planar essences.
I have a workshop.
Yes, like Malady will say, like, yes, I would be delighted to. Forgive me. My illness is much worse than it once was. I'm not. I would need some assistance getting down the stairs. If I may.
No, I'm willing to talk about the process and the essences that have been gathered, and I mean,
Malady is engrossed in this whole thing, like is scribbling notes, is asking you about, very much like Argus doesn't seem to have any arcane knowledge, and Benedicta absolutely doesn't. Malady understands the arcane elements that you and Scaratalos have sort of concepted about this process.
I don't even tell him, got the idea from Scaratalos.
Yeah, she'll write, she's writing all this down, she's like, this is excellent, this sort of crown steel. We are aware that there are planar bindings we can do to protect people from certain influences, but they are fragile things and they break quite easily amongst the more powerful planar creatures. If something like this can keep out influence of a divine power, perhaps there could be other uses for it. We could use this against almost any planar creature with the right amount of essence, the right conjunction of runes. Yes.
But as you can see, we are still too short of the full list of ingredients, but we are
think that we
very close.
These Luxon shards, perhaps we can help with those, and I'm sure that the dear Sister Ophelia can help you with the Grey Lands.
Should be. If you're interested in that, unveil.
Fridge.
Take a look at this we're working on. I know it looks like a wooden box with a cold rose on the inside right now, but
I can see the vision.
In a few days.
I'm not quite sure of the practical uses, but...
Imagine you buy some food, but you want it in a month.
It would save the coppers, I suppose.
More than that, I'm afraid, and save a lot of gold.
Perhaps.
Yeah, go grab.
While Xanthius is showing off,
Yeah.
perhaps with Benedicta and Malady, can Gruff kind of like take High Inquisitor Argus aside?
Yes.
Yes, Nidaran.
I just wonder if perhaps I feel like our ethics align. I wonder if the Ecliptic Order has something along the concept of sanctuary or perhaps asylum.
Yes, of course. It is obviously very different, and many of the different members of the Order, to some it not. If you are asking me, Nidaran, yes, I believe in such a thing.
I wonder perhaps if I could start the process of sanctuary for someone.
You intrigue me. This is not information that I possessed. We believe Sister Superior Melody, and I have gone over many of your associations. But whom do you speak?
I know you said I should trust nobody, but I believe I can trust you on this, because it is the right thing to do. Perhaps you would like a walk in the garden with me.
Very well, yes. I always enjoy a walk outside.
As we'll go outside.
You can see that, Mateo is desperately trying to keep Springheart entertained, but she's trying to come out of her tree, what's going on? Where's Celio? And Celio's like, no, go back in your tree. There's this whole shenanigans going on outside. And you see the Inquisitor's yes, a dryad from the Feywield.
Yes. She was left there and would have died in cruel circumstances.
When you speak of sanctuary and asylum, are you asking us to take this being in ourselves? We could do. It's possible.
She is quite content here. But I just ask perhaps if there is some way to keep her from bother.
I will do what I can. As I said, there are others of my order, the other High Inquisitors, in fact. They would see this child as a threat. What I will do is I will draft up documentation with my seal that says that she is protected, that she is forgive the term, we will make her an asset of the Ecliptic Order. That should ensure that she cannot come to any harm. But I cannot make promises, Griffith. My order is... We are secretive even to each other. We keep secrets to ourselves and we protect secrets of others. It is a difficult thing. But I will do what I can. Clearly, again, you heard of what I said. Not everyone who is touched by the planes, or even those who come from them, is trying to do harm. I often think of Saint Typhine, a demon of the Twin Pits, a creature of lust and of manipulation, of adulterous behavior, came to our world seeking forgiveness, seeking absolution, seeking to make a new life for herself. And she proves herself worthy and ascends to the heavens. Who is not to say that this child will not be the same in 100 years, 10 years, 20 years? So I will do what I can, but I cannot make any promises. And my word, if anything should happen to me, may not mean much in the future, but I will do what I can.
Perhaps it'll grant us enough time. She is an orphan of war. She deserves peace.
I agree. As I said, I think that, well, what I will do is I will have to entrust her into your care. And I ask that you try to teach and ensure that this. It is strange to call her a child, but yet I watch her and she acts so much like one that I know myself. Teach her that she should not try and bond with the people here. She should not try and create magical connections with us, because their kind can do this. All of their kind can form these bonds, and it is through those bonds that our souls become at risk. And even one as small as her could make such a bond, perhaps. Her magic can influence the world around her. Yeah. So try your best to teach her to respect that choice between us, if you can.
I am not a good teacher, especially to younglings, but I will give it my all.
As I understand, it is a tenet of your future order that you must pass on wisdom to those who come next. Perhaps this will be a great training exercise for your knightly oaths.
It is the tenet that troubles me the most.
I've never had children of myself, but I have been close to those who have. Ones that I guess you could call me an uncle of sorts to. They are difficult, and it is much easier when you are not their direct relative. But patience, treating them as adults and treating them with respect seems to go a long way. Not treating them as children to be swaddled and protected. Throw them in the air, toss them in the mud, let them get dirty. That has been my experience, but I am not the one who has to clean them up afterwards, so... But I will do what I can. I will send words to the Order. We will have the papers drafted. If you and your companions do come with us to Gallows Eyrie, I can present you with the papers and scroll work there. My office is there, so I have all the seals and runic needs. So yes, we will do what we can.
Thank you for your time.
May I ask you to be candid for a moment?
Oh, okay.
As we are out here and away from your companions. Sister Ophelia de la Rosa of the House of Blood. Is what I said inside true? Does she really have good intentions? Is she really here just to offer people a choice?
I truly believe that Sister Ophelia de la Rosa is here with the purest intentions. However, I do believe she is starting to question those intentions.
The one good eyebrow goes up. Truly? Why so?
Perhaps seeing things here, seeing things that we have seen, has perhaps opened her eyes a little bit to how it is across the ocean. I cannot say where her path ends or where her path will lead her. That is something for her to walk on her own.
Indeed.
But I hope I have been counsel to her. And she is surrounded by good people. And after all, I think at the end of that, you have to let them walk alone and hope they make the right decisions.
True. Guidance on the path, but they must walk that path themselves. He puts a hand on his shoulder. May I ask that you continue to give that good counsel? Are you a man of faith, Gruffith?
I am.
Continue to be that source of good faith to Sister Ophelia, to be a source of comfort and to provide that wisdom. It would be a delight to me to know that the Grey Father will not have her in the end, but that is a personal desire, one born out of worry and concern. But I know what the Grey Father has done to others, and I will not begrudge Sister Ophelia her choice, but I deeply wish that she would not make it.
And on that we are agreed. I will not coerce her.
No.
I will not judge her.
To do so would make us no different to these planar powers that manipulate and trick and lie and such. But we can offer good counsel and be supportive in that nature. Thank you. Thank you for being candid with me. I am concerned. We heard reports that a spirit was here and that Sister Ophelia made some agreement with the spirit. A citizen of Ilmera, a citizen of the Dragon Empire, delivered into the hands of the Grave Father. I believe Sister Superior Malady was here during that, or afterwards.
Aye, she was.
That is what concerns me with Sister Ophelia. But you have allayed many of my fears, and I leave it all in your capable paws.
Oh, goody.
And with that, he sort of, like, I think actually Argus, like, Springheart would sort of look over and be like, Graf, and, like, kind of wave over. And as she sort of bounds over, she sort of looks at this strange wolf man and is just like, hello, wolf man, and stuff like that. It kind of just doesn't seem to know him. He's like, hello there, little one, are you well? And sort of has, like, a little brief discussion. He's very sort of, like, unclish with her and, like, doesn't engage with her, but is just like, oh, you have seemed good friends and a good home. Yes, I'm a friend of Grafit's. You can call me Argus. And she's like, oh, hello, Argus. And it just sort of has, like, a little back and forth. But I think with that, we will bring today's episode to a close. I think that's a nice little scene of Gruff and Argus having that little conversation.
Nice.
Perhaps, like, we almost see the cinematic thing of them talking, and as he puts the hand on Gruff's kind of shoulder, we see that inside Ophelia is sort of with Benedicta and the others, and we sort of get that sort of shot of like Ophelia in the background. But yeah, I think that's where we'll call it for this week's episode, because then we can get Katie back and then we can pursue some of the
That was the main thing. I didn't want to say, like, we are going to go after this.
Well, I want also Katie to have an opportunity to ask questions and talk to them about it and stuff as well.
But no, what
unfortunately.
a great character. I like him.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Well, with that, we will bring today's episode of High Rollers to an end. Don't forget, the Altheya Kickstarter is live right now. You can go get all those cool stretch goals, and everything else. And we will see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Nice.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Wow, we were. Well, good one.
Banging, yeah.
Very super roleplay episode, but I was kind of expecting that.
I mean, so was the last one.
Yeah.
But no, I like those ones. Yeah, I like Argus as well.
Yeah.
I like it all. So, this whole time, I've seen it as Argus, the Puss in Boots wolf.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine him, but all fucked up on one side, and with a like slightly Russian accent instead.
Sure.
I don't think I ever described his weapon either.
He was packing?
I don't think he has one. Yeah, I don't think he has a
He is the
visible.
weapon.
I don't think he has a visible weapon on him.
Okay.
He's the walking weapon.
Okay.
I love to be
So he has an invisible weapon on him.
I mean, I dearly love Malady and Benedicta as well. Like, they're two of my favorite NPCs that I've ever made. Like, I just
I can only imagine how glad you are that we also like them.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's like, it could
knife-edge.
so easily just be like, we don't really care about them, fuck them, they're like religious. Like,
Or we
screw
just
them.
do not trust them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I
very,
mean,
very close.
when somebody says, you know, you shouldn't trust me, doesn't that make you instantly trust them? I think it does.
Yeah.
I think it does.
Yeah, I love them. They're great.
Can they be trusted?
I think that's the thing, is like, I did that thing in the end, because I know it's a big thing to do, but I was like, Gruff
Yeah.
would trust this guy, having like had that
having
conversation
heard those words.
and what he said about like
Sure.
we just want to do, like, he literally said that at the beginning of the episode to Duke and Arnis, I just want to do the best thing, right?
Yeah.
And here's this bro, and he's just said
What
it.
if these guys came in having properly profiled you all,
Yep.
knew exactly what
Exactly
they
what
needed
to say. But
to
that's
get
the
you
thing,
to trust them?
Gruff
What
wouldn't-
if?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that is the case. I'm just saying it could be the case.
What if many years ago he infected himself with crown steel just to use that
Find
as a
more
thing?
crown steel.
That's good. That's really good.
I love that reveal, by the way,
long
because
con.
I could tell that you were not expecting
No.
that as like a thing.
It was also one of those things where it was like,
Anyway, this
that
is probably
is
behind the scenes.
that is exactly what
Xanthus needed to hear.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we
it
can
was
talk
also-
about more. We can talk more about that in behind the screen.
Behind
Yeah.
the screen, which is we're going to be recording this after this, but will be available on Tuesday, accompanying the release of this episode for podcast and YouTube. Discord is the place to be for that. It'll be on Patreon. If you're a Twitch sub, if you're a YouTube member, you'll have access to it. Check to see if you've been gifted one, because that happens a lot.
It does happen.
You might have access to a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that you didn't even realise you had access to.
Yeah.
So check that out.
And if you want to see more stuff like behind the screen more regularly, become a member. Like, that's always a great thing. Become a patron, become a member, do all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Patreon and membership is like one of the best ways you can support us. YouTube membership also very good.
Yes. We
do that.
fully intend to do much more of them. Not every episode,
No.
but at the
More
end
of
of big arcs, and we're in dire need of a big update.
I would
from
like to do
Street.
them just more regularly
Oh, yeah.
than just arcs, right?
Yeah.
Like, because I think there's a lot
Going to do
talk
them
about.
more regularly for sure. Thank you to all these fellers for donating. to us. We had a message from Tesseract that says, I just wanted to send a congrats. Well deserved. Love to all. Thank you very much, Tesseract. Keen Bert, for the last 2 years, I've been filling the quiet of my days with you, watching all campaigns chronically. Caught up last week in time for your book. Love, there you go. Love Mara and her DMing style, and getting to see how you all grew to get to where you are today. Thank you very much, Keen.
Thank you very much.
Very lovely message. We had a full-ass Hundy
Damn.
from Agent Oink that says, congrats on the Kickstarter. Here's some extra for you all to treat yourself to a meal or something.
Thank you very much.
We will. Thank you.
Yum.
Thank you very much, Agent Oink.
Yeah. We should do like a nice team meal at the end.
Yeah, we should.
Celebrate the Kickstarter.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Should do.
We should share each other's food as well, like Lady and the Tramp.
It's just that coming. Your like hair is a bit dishevelled, and you're.
I don't know what you mean.
You're a bit of a mess.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm fully present.
If I put this on you, you're going to fall asleep.
Don't put it on me. I'm like a parrot.
Amazing.
We had a message from Yarl Breadmaker / Caitlin that says, oh, geez, Mr. Oregon, I'm sorry. I should have thought of that. My apologies. I'll get out of your hair. Oh, just one more thing. The tailor, the one who ambushed you, they were found dead last night. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, do you need me to be doing my Peter Falk there, Mr. Oregon? Oh, so good.
Actually, no, I'm slipping into Nazi's Pathfinder character there.
I realised halfway through where it was actually going. Just one more thing.
Excuse me, sir. That's it. That's more my Peter Falk right there. Kim, if I could just ask you one more question, please, ma'am. Just one more question. How exactly did you know to go back home before your husband came back? How did you know that?
Because I did it! I did it, I tell you!
I thought so.
And he deserved it!
That's what I thought. Arrest her.
We had a message from Christopher Clive, a double-part message, that says, a piece of string walks into a bar and tries to order a drink. I can't serve you, you're a piece of string, says the bartender as he throws him out. The string brushes himself down and ruffles the top of his head, confidently strolling back into the bar. I've just thrown you out, you're a piece of string, the bartender shouts. No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, fuck off. Sorry, that just fell out my face.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
There you
I like that.
There you go. And in terms of... we had some gifty subs on Twitch from here. And also, I don't know... it says love from India at the end, and then there's a currency that I don't know. It's 400...
Rupees?
Rupees, probably. India bucks. Congratulations on Kickstarter. Love you guys. Love from India.
Thanks very much. I'm sorry Tom called them India bucks.
Come on, man. You played GeoGuessr.
I don't know rupees. I don't know currencies.
Well, thank you very much. That's very kind.
Unless it's Zelda.
I was
Then
about
know
to
rupees.
say.
Then I know rupees.
400, you get a big wallet.
Yeah.
That is the symbol for rupees.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Is a symbol for rupees. There you go.
It's
Cool.
rupees, yeah.
I'm so glad that was right. I guess that was the big wallet. I guessed that.
Good guess, good guess.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So that message is done.
Yes. Thank
All right.
you, everyone. Thank
Well, then
you.
in that case, we're going to end the stream here and we're going to record behind the screen. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
See you next
Bye.
time.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Piss off.
Bye.
Bye.